What's good, family? It's your boy Demond in the building, man. Not gonna take up too much of your time today, family. I know y'all got stuff to do on Sundays and on your free time, but I just need a couple minutes, man. I was reading a whole bunch of comments in random Hawks groups. Um, I was reading, just opinions from different perspectives. Shout out to everybody, salute to everybody in the chat, man. So I'm not gonna take up too much of your time, man. Try to keep this maybe 30 minutes. Uh shout out to the chat. If anybody need to speak about the game, if you didn't get a chance to say anything yesterday, let me know and I drop the link in the chat, man. But salute to everybody in the chat. But so let me start off with this. Let me start off with the positive side. The positive side is we outscored the Celtics in the second half of the game. Obviously, Celtic fans and people who don't want the Hawks to win going to say, well, Boston took their foot off the gas. But Boston has blown 20-point leads in the second half of the season. So I mean, you could say they just took their foot off the gas, but at the end of the day, I can go back and show you games where they blown double-digit leads in that fourth quarter in the second half of a game. That's a positive. It's just so many negatives. And the thing is, what we need to do, we need to maximize what we do good. You know what I'm saying? What do the Atlanta Hawks, what do we do good that we can, maximize and try to use to our advantage? I mean, the three ball right now, man, the three is just not there. Team wise, Trey, he didn't come ready to play. And none of those guys came ready to play at the beginning, except maybe Murray on the offensive side, John Collins on the offensive side. And that's something like I wish Trey Young or Coach Quinn would recognize stuff like that. Like looking at the box scores, we shot like shit through the whole game. We shot like shit, right? But matter of fact, hold up, my bad, guys. Let me drop the link just in case any fan need to come up here. If you didn't get a chance to say nothing on the post game live yesterday, come tap in today, man. We're gonna keep it, but I'm trying to keep this show short. So you got John Collins, who was 5 for 7 from the field, and I wish somebody would have pointed that out in game, because I'm like, nobody else is shooting worth a damn except him and Clint Capella. Let's see if we could get John going. You know what I'm saying? But Trey, I mean, bruh, the 5 games in Miami and this game right here, man, like he has been awful. Awful. Let me bring my guy Foot up in the building. What's good, my guy?
What's up? Hold on for a second. Let me do this right here. Yeah, I ain't get a chance to come on. We had the tournament this weekend. Hell, I just got back. Still, yeah, man. I read a lot. I rewind most of the show from yesterday. Hey, man. At the end of the day, I'm putting this one on Quinn, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He told them dude this out his own mouth. He told them to put up shots, and at the beginning of the game, even though we was missing, Boston still didn't get going until a little later. And we still putting up shots. Not getting to the rack, playing lazy defense. It was straight trash, bro. And I know we like to blame Trey and all this. Man, they ain't had nothing to do with Trey yesterday because all of them look like ass. You see what I'm saying? So
You ain't got
that's my
difference
take on
from
it.
me.
It's too many hot takes, right? And the defense is still the defense, right? Back cuts, love the like I said, Quinn come out with that stupid game plan. I don't know what the hell.
Well, you know what, man? Are you breaking up, Foot? You still there?
Yeah, I was switching. Yeah, go ahead.
No,
You
what I
saying
was
what
gonna
now?
say is like on the defensive side of the ball, man, Trey is just a liability. I mean, like I told him in the post game, you know, when Jalen Brown got them back cuts on John, every time I look at the plays, John is looking at Trey Young's guy. And
Mm-hmm.
Quinn, I'm gonna tell you straight up like this, man. Quinn just need to tell these guys, just man up on your guy. Don't worry about the other dude, man up on your guy. But I do understand. I mean, let me be quiet because I know you could tell somebody to man up on their gap, but that don't mean the player still ain't gonna
That
get
exactly. You already know what it is.
yeah. So let me be quiet on that
Already
point.
know.
Let me be
Yeah,
quiet on that
ain't
point.
no sense to be the dead horse. Yeah,
Yeah. But I'm
just
trying to
effort
figure
again.
out. But my thing is this. Boston, a good defensive team, good offensive team. The Hawks recently became better offensively, but were terrible defensively. And what I
Yeah.
was trying to tell everybody, I said, man, we got to play to our strengths, man. Like, we can't play into Boston's hands. And that's why I was
No.
telling everybody we need to push the pace. And I know Ticket was like, well, you can't push the pace when you can't defend. But my thing is this: you can still push the pace
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
making your possessions faster. Get the ball
Yeah.
down court. Remember the old school Phoenix Suns with Paul Westphal and
Absolutely.
it was Westphal who started it, and then what's my man name? He coached the Suns, and then he coached the damn Rockets. But um, we come down court, we need to hurry up and get a shot up. And I'm not
Right.
saying a 3-pointer. I'm saying attacking the basket. Stop. And I know what Trey trying to do. He's trying to draw doubles to try to get somebody open, but you can't to me, and you could tell me if I'm right or wrong being a coach. To me, I don't like that tactic because you allow Boston, who's the top defense, to get set.
Yep.
So why would I want the number one defense to get set? You know what I'm saying? Like at,
Put
at best,
pressure on them.
go ahead.
Put pressure on them. Ride the rip. Right. Don't let them get set. Right. Go at them. Now, one thing that we were doing, we were screening roll to the top a lot. You know, whether it's done, you know, so they didn't roll in. They rolled out to the let's say Trey on the right side. They'll screen and they'll roll up to the top. Nobody rolled down. And I mean, I understand, but like you said, you letting them set that defense up, right? And we're not making them play defense. Again, we stagnant.
Well,
We stagnant on defense.
well
I
they
mean
said
offense.
man, listen, man. I was reading, and I think it's Juan who posted it. He said some other outlets that's not.
Oh, yeah, I responded. So we, this whole Trey need to play our ball is BS, man. That's just another narrative. Ain't that gonna change, right? Unless we
Mhm.
have some motions from guys moving, ain't that gonna change whether Trey play on the ball, off the ball, or whatever the case may be. So
So why you think Quinn
Trey don't
ain't?
need to play our ball.
So uh why do you think Quinn? Because remember, Matt and them kept saying, "Yo, I can see the new stuff Quinn has added," and I told him, I said, "Bro, it looked
He
like we
ain't
played
added
the
shit.
same that way."
He ain't added shit. But yeah, he ain't added nothing. We still playing the same way, right? No, no ball movement, no people movement. Simple as that.
Bro,
Simple as that. Ball ain't
man,
moving, people ain't moving.
I
Now
think,
that ball, people moving that ball moved in the Miami game, right? And we was physical this game. And one thing I would have loved to see, going to clear a little bit. He'll kill Al Horford. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because when he got it, I mean, who gonna stop him? Feature him sometimes, right? That's you got Al Horford on you. Get his ass in foul trouble. Clint too big for him. I mean,
Clint,
Aaron Horford played decent defense, but he ain't stopping Clint down there.
I
Just
think
straight up.
I think we need to go with a Kongu.
It don't matter. You see what he did? He had an opportunity yesterday.
I mean, I would start a Kongu, to be honest with you. And you froze up for the comeback. Oh, hold up. Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
What was you
yeah.
saying, Foot?
Why do you think you should start a Kongu?
Because Boston to help on the perimeter defense because
Did you
Al.
see him yet? Hold on. Did you see him yesterday
No,
on
but
perimeter
yeah,
defense?
but let me tell you what else I saw.
I was trying
I
to
saw
boy.
Al. I'm gonna tell you what else I saw though. I saw Al Horford shooting. Well, Foot lost the signal, but I saw Al Horford shooting threes, and I saw Capella trying to get out there and not getting out there fast enough. I saw that also. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, at the end of the day, we got to find something that's gonna click. I'm sure we all can agree, though. I'm sure we all can agree. Them 3-pointers, bro, we is not really. I can't believe. I can't believe that we shoot the three this bad.
I can.
At one point in the game, in the third quarter, bro, we was at 6% from three. Like that is mind blowing. 6%.
We're not a good 3-point shooting team, and you got to look at how the threes came, right? What we shot, when we shot them. All right, so we bailed them out. We bailed Boston out. Simple as that. I understand you want to come out lunching, but at some point you got to pull back.
Hold up. He already shaking his head. What you shaking your head for, Ticket?
Hold up, Ticket.
What's up, y'all?
How you doing?
Man, bruh,
What's
a
up?
Kungu ain't show y'all nothing yesterday to say that he needed to start.
Exactly. That's why
No, what I'm saying, bro, what I'm saying
hold on
is,
for a minute. I broke up the bond. What was your? I asked you what? Why did you say that?
I said because I saw opportunities when Horford was shooting threes and Clint Capella, he couldn't get out there fast enough. But I'm gonna tell you,
Twice.
that's the same thing that and I said this on the post game live. This is that same thing that the Mavericks did to Coach Quinn when he had Rudy Gobert. They made Rudy Gobert unplayable. He couldn't even play Gobert last year in the
Yeah.
playoffs. You know what I'm saying? They
But
they
but I think Damon Clint a little bit more mobile than Gobert. I will say that. But there was a lot of coverages where, let's face it, our team relies on our centers to get us out of a whole lot of shit because
Yep.
our perimeter can't do a damn thing on the defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot of times where just because the center was the closest person to the person that made the shot, everybody assumed that it's the center's fault
well,
Exactly.
you know what, Ticket? You know
when it
what?
ain't.
I was gonna add that in there. I was gonna add that before you said something. I was gonna add that. I do understand that with Trey not being able to, man, this dude was playing so much Olay defense yesterday. But with Trey not being able to stay in front of his man, and listen, I didn't say stop him. I just said stay in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
That Derek White was getting all that penetration. I do understand, like it forces everybody to rotate. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
obviously, we can't. Well, no human, you can't rotate faster than the ball can move. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I
Right.
mean, it does
Hey,
put
hey,
Clint Capella.
don't forget the screens though. Don't forget the screen Horford was setting. Everybody was setting. So that's where you got to talk more on defense, right? Because Boston is a screen team. They do run double screens and everything, right?
Well, hey, Foot,
So you
listen
got.
to me on this, Foot. Tell me if I'm crazy, right? Tell me if I'm crazy. And maybe I said it already. This defense that we play, bruh, Quinn, you're not fixing this right now.
No.
You're not fixing it on the fly. We are just too terrible individually. So my thing is this. We need to score. We gotta hit 115, 120 points a game. Like we cannot defend the Celtics like that to where we can win games 105 to 99. I can't even remember last time we won a game where we didn't score close to we didn't score over 110 points when you think about it. I mean, we beat Miami. We held them to 105. My bad. So I mean, I'm thinking we need to outscore them, man. Like we got to get some buckets.
I'm gonna say it again. Al Horford is the X factor, and I told you before this series with his passing and his ability to hit that three, right? When we start making the comeback, what Al Horford started doing what he does, right? Go at his ass, right? That's why I was saying, man, put pressure on him.
But
you gotta make
who? We can't hear you, Ticket. You muted.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. So what are we gonna do? Who gonna go at Al Horford?
Hey man, throw that down at the post. Don't throw it down at the post. Anybody can drive the basket. Go throw it down at the post.
Like right? you gotta make them play defense as well.
Exactly. That's my whole point.
But you know what? Maybe if we had been throwing the ball to Clint in the post sometime during the season, I would be confident in that strategy. But we don't throw the ball. Who do we throw the ball? Who? Hell,
no.
Clint,
but check this out, Lamar. Check this out.
Who got a post game?
Check this out. There's been games when Clint be scoring 20 and more, and then like 16 rebounds. You know, he was getting more than lobs if you look at it. I said it before in the several meetings, right?
Yeah, but
when you look at that, Al Horford is too small.
But we wasn't throwing the ball to him in the post though.
But Clint has developed I ain't gonna say good, but a serviceable hook shot. And he done made the shit over damn Gobert.
Ticket, when the last time he did the hook shot, Ticket?
He did it in Miami.
He did it in Miami.
But he didn't do it yesterday.
I think he did.
He didn't got a hook shot yesterday.
That little baby,
yeah, he did. Yeah, he did in the first quarter. Yeah, he did too.
I don't remember it, man. I don't.
Yeah, he had too. Okay.
So tell me this: how much can we get out that little hook shot?
Bro, you don't need that. You just need to get enough out of that hook shot to make Joe Mazzulla have to make some kind of an adjustment. And then also,
Ticket, how much?
If you can get, I think Clint need probably 8 to 10 touches a game in that post.
You know that ain't happening.
I think that'll be enough to where Al Horford will get in enough foul trouble. And then if Al Horford get in foul trouble, he ain't stopping Clint. Like ain't nobody really the reason why one of the main reasons Boston lost in the finals was because when the Warriors put in what's the center name?
Big dude.
Looney. Yeah. When they put in Looney. When they put Looney in, it wasn't nothing that Boston could do with him in the post.
Not a damn thing.
Bruh.
That's my whole point.
Listen, y'all got to convince me why we should give him 8 touches, bro. Like,
bro, that ain't but 2 touches a quarter.
But that's what I'm saying, Ticket. We don't even go. We ain't went to him like that since he been here. So do you really have faith
when he scored with 20 points in games?
Yeah.
Yes.
But guess what? When he scored those 20 points, with Clint scoring 20, 18, 15, he not scoring. We not throwing the ball to him in the post.
No, you right, Damon. But what we saying is Quinn is not making Al Horford exert any energy. The only thing he just letting Al Horford just camp in the corner. Then on defense, he don't have to do anything.
Okay, let's just focus on Al Horford when we're on offense. Okay. When we're on offense. So I can't remember a game where we went to Clint and gave him touches in the post.
No, you're right. Damon.
So what I'm asking y'all is this. So where's this confidence that because like if we had Gallo right, and you said, hey, we need to go to Gallo eight touches in the post, I could get behind that because why? We've done that, and it's been seen and proven that he can do it. But my thing
Let me
is,
ask, let me ask you.
But
Let me ask you this.
but Demar, it's been seen and proven that Clint can hit the little jump hook. It ain't like he don't need Gallo bag to be effective against Al Horford.
Or he can be strong. Just go up with the ball like he hit Al Horford twice yesterday. I remember around top of the head.
I'm not dismissing the strategy because
You're trying to
at
understand.
this point, we need any way
It's not
for the ball. We need it.
yeah, it's not the fact of me having 120% confidence in it. I'm just seeing that you have a guy on the floor that's undersized, and coaches letting them get away with being undersized.
Exactly.
What about
Quinn is that Missoula is not letting Trey get away with being undersized. That's why he giving that shit to Derek White.
So Ticket, what about a combo? Can a combo go at Al Horford?
No, I think Al Horford's bigger than a Kongwu. And a Kongwu, unless a Kongwu is making that mid-range jump shot, but he only shoot it like twice a game. Like Clint might do more jump hooks than a Kongwu does the mid-range jumper a game. So I don't really see.
I think Okongwu can get some points up, but my whole point is Clint is more physical. He's bigger than Al. Take it to him, right?
Yeah.
He did it twice yesterday. So like we said, so it's not like Tigger said, it's not the confidence in Clint. It's to put pressure on Al because we pulling him out. He's doing nothing. He just sitting back there in the paint, right?
Okay, so when Al come out, so when Al come out, and they put Robert Williams back in the game, I don't think Clint can hang with Robert Williams. He way more athletic than Clint. We saw that yesterday.
Hang with him where?
In the post or just in general?
Just in general, overall, I think Robert.
I mean, Robert Williams is better than Clint, but when Robert Williams is in the game, you think the Celtics play slow with Al Horford in the game? They really play slow with Robert Williams, and then also with Robert Williams, they can't play 5 out. They can't play 5 out with Robert Williams in the game, so that makes Clint a lot more serviceable.
Man, listen. I mean,
for anything, you take out a 3-point shooter.
Yeah,
you take away a shooter from them off the floor.
I feel you, man. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this: if I'm the Celtics and they try to go and we tried to go with Al, go at Al, I would just put somebody in there just to foul Capella every time. And
you could do that. I don't think Missoula gonna want to do that because he's not gonna want to get in the penalty that quick.
Well, I'm just saying if I'm just thinking of plan B. So say Capella does go in there and make something happen, right? I don't believe he can, to be honest. If we gave him 8 touches, you probably gonna get. If I gave him 8 touches in the post, right? Not off pick and roll, not off transition, just off the
right.
Throw it in. I think you're gonna get about 2 points out of 8 touches because he's not consistent.
I don't think he gonna get 2 points. I think if you gave him 8 touches, was that a possible 6? I think he'll probably give you 6, somewhere between 6 to 10 points. Because Al Horford not stopping. He's not strong enough to stop Clint Capella.
Yeah, but you know what?
Like if Clint Capella, go ahead,
Ticket. Go ahead.
If Clint Capella gets 2 points, it's because he just missed the damn bunnies.
But that's what he does, though. He misses.
That was the narrative, like up to 3/4 into the season. He ain't really been missing no bunnies since then.
I'm just saying this. I don't have faith in Capella's offensive game. I know it's Al Horford, but I'm gonna keep it real.
Well, somebody got to put. All right, put somebody else in. Somebody got to put pressure.
I'm not disagreeing
on
with
Horford.
I'm not disagreeing with your strategy right there, Ticket. You right.
Mm-hmm.
Horford do need to be working. There's no disagreement right there. I'm just saying, if I gave Capella, I don't have faith in Capella's offensive skill to
Mm-hmm.
get me, 6 to 8 points off 8 touches. So 8 touches, that's what, 16 points.
Yeah.
I don't think his offensive game is that good. I know he got a little hook, but I'm not going to sit here and act like Al Horford is like 6'7" or something. Al Horford he like 6'10". So I mean, it's
Yeah.
not like Al Horford is he's not undersized when going against Capella. Capella is not a 7-footer.
No, he's more broader. He's more broader than Capella, but Capella can get a shot over him.
Okay, so
Like I don't think a Conwu could.
so what are we gonna do, Ticket, about this? Let's talk. Man, did you see that? I think you saw that stat. 'Cause I think you commented under that post in New Pack City. I don't know if Foot saw it, bruh. You saw that stat? Trey Young's last 7 playoff games shooting from 3.
Hey man,
Did
I ain't
y'all
even
see
worried
that?
about that stat. Yeah, I saw. I ain't
Y'all
even
saw
worried
that
about that
stat?
stat, bro. Yeah, because again, Trey putting pressure on defense, right? We can keep talking about Trey stats or whatever. He putting pressure on defense. DJ finally started going to the rack yesterday, right? We need more of that.
It's
We
like
need,
you know what,
we need.
Foot? It's almost like he didn't have a choice.
Yeah, you don't.
Even though I don't know why he ain't been doing it, but
Yeah, but we keep bailing them out. So I'm gonna give Trey a pass because hey, he putting pressure on him. So I'm you gotta
but
you
Foot.
gotta look at how it balances out, right? People keep looking at what he may be shooting or not shooting or missing or whatever, but he at least he make them dudes play defense. They are targeting him for a reason, right?
Well,
So
we
he's
knew that
taking
was we
pressure
knew
off
that was
folks.
going to happen though. We knew that was going to
Yeah,
happen.
but he's taking pressure off the other dudes. Now the other dudes need to take advantage of it. That's what's not talked about a lot, right? This ain't an arm off for Trey, but again, you got to put everything in. You got to put everything in context of what it really is, man.
But you know
Again,
what,
he's
Foot?
drawing.
But Foot, bro, he missed so many layups yesterday, man. Stuff that he normally makes. That's why I'm concerned. Like if he was just just shooting bad from 3, I'd be like, you know what? Fuck it, Trey, go to the
Yeah,
floater, lay up. But bro,
he was
Trey, I
missing them.
don't,
I get it.
bro.
I get it.
He missing
I get it.
layups. He missing the floater.
Oh,
So my
y'all,
thing,
I know y'all.
so my question to y'all is this, man. What do we do? Because let's be honest here. Let's be honest. I know I be on Trey ass, but I support Trey Young. That's why I got all
Hmm.
his shit. I got all his jerseys. I got his rookie car. I got all that shit. But
Hmm.
let's be honest here. We cannot win if Trey is not playing. It shoots to be Trey. Let me get my words correct. If Trey is not scoring the ball efficiently.
I, I want to say this on that. A lot of people was giving us flat because they said we ran the pick and roll too much,
Yep.
and now you see why Nate ran the damn pick and roll because Trey Young is not the same player when he don't have the threat of a screen.
Yeah, we saw that.
He's almost like a, I don't want to disrespect him, but he ain't even like he ain't even an all-star without a screen.
Bro, when I saw he couldn't get past Sam Hauser,
Yeah, people were saying like, let's we need to run all this other stuff, bro. Trey is the one that needs the damn screen. Now you do got to do other stuff beside like the combo with the pick and roll, like do some action on the weak side or whatever. But I mean, it ain't if you put Trey in an ISO situation. Like I think any NBA team will take that.
I would.
Yeah, it don't need.
Especially
Hell,
this year.
I think Capella could guard Trey ISO.
He probably could. I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, really, you just let his ass shoot
I would let
till
him
he show
shoot.
you
Any 3 he
that.
want, if I was the defense, I would tell my defense, don't even do the little phony NBA contest, but don't get no foul.
Yeah,
I'll be like,
yeah,
let him until he can start hitting them again. I'll be like, let him shoot that shit. Crash the boards. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But
It's
my concern is Ticket. Dang, bro, he was missing shit. the layups off the glass. He usually hit those, bro. That's my concern right there.
I don't want to say he was nervous, but
He can't be nervous, my guy.
I said I don't think he. I said I don't.
Yeah, he's not nervous.
No, I said I don't think he was nervous. Well, that's what I meant to say.
My bad.
But I don't think he was nervous, but he do look dumb as hell. You wear a Kobe t-shirt to the damn game, and you start off the game 0 for 6.
Bro, I knew it was gonna be a long day after the first 2 possessions, bro. Well, 3. His first 3 was 2 blocks and a turnover. I was like, oh boy. And he did that. I hate when he does that slow motion layup. And when he tried to do that slow motion, extend the arm.
He be trying to draw a foul and get an and one off of that.
Bro.
What thing?
Like Trey Young game is hot, is like very, very his game is very, very limited without a pick and roll. Like you cannot
ticket. So answer me this. Why has Quinn went away from pick and roll? We probably ran pick and roll against Miami. The playing game? You probably could count it on one hand. Many times we ran pick and roll.
But we was hitting. We was hitting though.
Yeah, but
we was hitting.
Brought that up. I'm thinking he went away from the pick and roll on purpose. Well, Quinn, that is. Do you think Quinn saw that Trey's handle, his ability to beat a man one-on-one is not at that level to where he's like, you know what? Hey, wait, hold up. Let me rephrase that. I said that backwards. Let me say it like this. Why would Quinn not utilize the pick and roll if he believes that Trey can't beat a guy one-on-one?
He outcoached himself on this, bro.
I think that number one, Quinn said in his ways too now. Like he got his philosophies that he like to stick to, like that 3-point spacing and all that. Knowing we damn near the worst 3-point shooting team in the league, he won't put them bitches up. But truthfully, I can't really explain why he took it away, but I think he understands. I think he's starting to slowly understand, hopefully, that, this pick and roll do got to be a feature. I'm pretty sure he heard a lot of people talking about how Nate ran it too much. And it was probably in the front office as well. Nate's problem was that he ran it, but he didn't have nothing to go with it. Like I think you still need.
Maybe Nate was like maybe Nate was like, it ain't shit I can do here, pimp. And you know what?
No, that's probably true.
Let me tell you something. When you say stuff like that, Ticket, or when anybody else say something like that in the chat, like how come Nate didn't do this, or how come Quinn didn't do this? I always go back to John Collins when John Collins said we could not meet his expectations mentally and physically. Like, I really be thinking, like, do they not understand like basketball, like concepts, or answer me this, Tick. I mean, answer me this, Foot. Answer me this, Foot. How long would it take if you was a coach? I mean, not you are a coach. If you got a new gig, right? Just pick any age bracket. You got a new gig. How long does it take for you to implement now? I'm not saying your complete package, but how long would it take for you to implement some basic stuff that you want to run as a coach? How long will it take to implement that with new personnel?
Depends on the personnel.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Depends on the personnel.
So do you? I said that, bro. I said that about Nate McMillan.
I understand.
I said I don't think Nate McMillan had the players, whether it's physical or IQ wise, that he needed to do what he wanted to do. And now with Quinn, we got a new coach, but we getting the same results. So is Quinn thinking the same thing? Like, you know what, bro? D just not the guy whatever level, physical or mental, that can do what I want them to do.
I think that Quinn is doing his stuff, and he's not really pick and roll heavy because I think he had Mike Conley, but Mike Conley ain't the same type of threat as Trey Young is in the pick and roll. So I think he's trying to see who can.
Ain't nobody in the NBA the same type of threat as Trey Young on the pick and roll. Ain't nobody up to
Yeah,
that
probably
in the NBA.
maybe LeBron might be LeBron. That's it.
Yeah,
No,
at this point, Jalen Brunson look better than Trey in the pick and roll at this point.
That's a different type of pick and roll, though.
I'm just saying, man.
That's a Jalen Brunson's his threat is a little bit. The threat of Jalen Brunson is a little different.
Look real good in the pick and roll when they run it.
I mean, yeah, they ain't look good against us.
Shit, they look good against them Warriors last night when it mattered.
Yeah, that's true. I think Quinn is running his stuff to see who can actually do it. And then whoever can do it, that's who he'll retain. And whoever can't, that's probably who gonna have to go. And bro, it's looking like Trey might be on that chopping block, bro. This shit continue.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. It's one thing that
I don't think so, man.
It's one thing that Quinn has that Nate don't have.
Control that front office power,
personnel.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like, but in reality, do I think he gonna get rid of Trey? The owner would never let that happen.
Yeah, he will.
Trey ain't going nowhere.
Owner wouldn't let that happen because at the end of the day, go ahead, Foot. Foot, can you hear? Did you want to say something? I couldn't hear. Oh, well, what I was gonna say, at the end of the day, the owner, if I'm the owner of the Hawks, I'm not trading Trey Young, bro. He bring me too much. He my cash cow, man. I'm sorry to say it, bro. Like the $200 million, and I say
not only that, fellas, Trey is not the damn problem.
He may listen.
No. Trey a bit part of the problem now.
He may not be the biggest, but he's a major part of what's going on. He's a major part of why we can't defend. Can you agree with that, Foot?
And he not a good leader.
Now, what I'm agreeing with you, he's not. I need the leadership is the problem with me with Trey, right? I don't know what he's going to do in the background, but I see what he's doing on the court. As the face of the franchise, I need him to be more of a leader, and I need to see it.
I'll say this. Now, as far as the leadership,
defense deficiency. Yeah.
No, go ahead, Foot. Finish.
Defensive efficiency, that ain't all on Trey, right?
But it starts with Trey though. It starts with Trey. Come on, Coach. You telling me if your point guard is how can I say this? I don't want
to have his ass on the bench if he had if that tournament he just came from.
If your point guard if your point guard can't defend, correct me if I'm wrong.
Go ahead.
Correct me if I'm wrong, and let me remind people, I ain't no coach. I'm a fan. I'm just a fan, okay? So correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Your point guard is the tip of your defense, right?
No, it's not. No, it's not. No.
Well,
look at the point guards in the league. Look at the point guards in the league.
What about them?
Now, who playing?
Well, Marcus Smart, defensive player of the year.
Man, Marcus Smart is a defensive player, period. That's what he does.
Oh, okay.
You don't expect him to put no points up.
Well, finisher.
He's that dude on defense.
Let me say something to finisher in the chat. I didn't say he's the leader of the defense, finisher. I said the starting point, meaning when they bring the ball down, you set up that point guard, the first one out there, depending on what you running. Your point guard is usually the one, if he a decent defender, is guarding the person, bringing the ball down.
I'll put it like this. In science, he's the cell membrane. He's the membrane of the defense.
Well, you know what, finisher? That's a good point.
No, Trey come down.
You see that?
You see Trey on what? The weakest player. Right?
Because he can't guard nobody.
And then sometimes
that's why he's the weakest player.
That's effort,
But
right?
that already
But
starts
when you
us
say
off.
the offense start with him,
Listen, finisher. Them point guards being guarded by taller small forwards because they got taller point guards. We got a midget. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah,
Let's keep it a buck, man. Like Derek White was cooking them yesterday, bro. Let's
bro.
keep it. Like he was cooking them.
oh, Derek White was balling.
That man made Trailer like a
Yeah.
And I ain't saying, listen, I'm not saying Derek White was. I never said Derek White was some terrible player, but I did say you
Oh
can't
yeah.
have
Yeah, he
Derek
was
White.
getting in the business.
You can't have the Derek Whites, the Sam Pritchards. You can't have them boys going for 25, man. And they had Trey looking out there, man. They had his head. He didn't know which way to go. When they were just killing him, man. And I think that's a major issue on our perimeter defending. But obviously,
That is a major issue. I'm not denying that. Yeah.
so how do we fix it? How we fix it,
But
man?
this whole damn team.
Foot. Let me ask you something.
You say he's one of the best defense. That's true. I didn't know he was a 25-point scorer though. I didn't know he averaged 25 solo, man.
That man got the ball on Trey, 2 dribbles, basket. Every damn time. But now, Foot, let me ask you this. Foot, let me ask you this. Did we look better yesterday with Trey Young on the court or off the court?
I don't know. I can't answer that. I watched replay. I can't answer that.
Oh, you didn't see the whole game?
I'm not sure.
Well,
Demar, what you think?
I watched the replay when I got back, but I don't know. I didn't look at it that way. I didn't pay attention to that stuff. Right? I just looked at us being trashed the whole damn game.
What was the question?
Oh, I got
it. Did we look better? Where?
Did we look better with Trey on the court or off the court?
What you think? You know,
folks was saying Clint looked unplayable. Got Trey was the one that looked unplayable. I ain't never seen a $200 million player not look playable.
Hey man, when I see him olaying like
with the offense and everything, yeah.
Listen,
it was horrible.
Hey, they didn't. Derek White last night. Tyler Hero in the second half of the Heat game when they was going down.
Yeah.
Listen, man, this is all I'm asking Trey Young to do. I'd be like, just stay in front of the guy, man. It's not even like they doing these crossovers. Now, if it was like Kyrie or something, I'd be like, okay, I understand.
Ain't nothing you can do about that.
I understand. But, bro, they not even making moves. They just get the ball and dribble and just run past him. Like, he don't even try to fly and draw a charge.
These role players doing it.
Huh?
I said these are role players doing what you describing.
Bro, he don't even try to cut off the angle when they try to attack. He'll stop. And you know what? It's like somebody told him, don't worry, you got help. You know what I'm trying to say?
Hell no. Nah.
It's not like the way somebody told him that because like when they turn that corner on him, he just give up on it. And instead of sliding over, he'll turn with him. I'm like,
because he know that it ain't gonna look like it's his fault. It's always gonna look like it's Clint fault or Kongwu fault. And
then you know what? And then on Hunter, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Bro, them referees did Hunter so bad yesterday, bro. Like they had him, the dude had 3 fouls so fast. I was like, God.
I mean, Jaylen Brown did too.
True, but I mean, shit. Jason Tatum was the one cooking us in that first quarter, though.
Oh yeah, that's true. But we can't. In my opinion, I don't really want to talk about the refs in a 30-point like blowout. Like I don't think they made that much of a difference.
Well, no, I'm just talking about stuff that affects how aggressive we can play defense. So I know, like on Hunter, like
I see what you're saying. I got you.
Hunter on Tatum, like I kind of expected Hunter to get early fouls. And that's why I was hoping that Quinn would send a rotation of guys at Tatum, right?
I was fine with Tatum and JB cooking. I just ain't want Derek White to get 23.
That's what I said in my video. The video I posted the other day, I said, bruh, if Tatum scored 40, right, and Brown scored 40, I said, that's only 80 points.
That's
Let
only
him
80.
cook.
Like if Trey would have, imagine if Trey would have held Derrick White to like 14. It'd been a whole, and then that'd been a whole different game.
What you think about what y'all, you know who we didn't see, who I think could have helped out? What y'all think about Aaron Holiday getting some burn at that guard position on White?
He's smaller than Trey,
but he a better defender than Trey.
That's a thought.
You could do that.
Now you're gonna lose some playmaking on one side, but I mean you.
But it ain't like he was making any.
So I mean, well, he's talking about playmaking, not hitting the shot. But
I'm just saying he wasn't making nothing.
Yeah, hey,
right.
He wasn't making no plays.
Man, when Trey was throwing them half court, them 3-point alley oops, man, I was like, bro, everybody see that coming a mile away, man. Why you?
And look, now you see why I gave his ass an L.
Now, one thing, but I'll go back before I forget again. One thing is still go down to effort, the whole damn team. Because again, we've seen this mid-ass team go against these good team and play good, solid basketball. Right? When you play good, solid basketball as a team, you don't see a lot of them deficiencies like we see. Right? Just think about it. So this is why I said this is one of the reasons why I said don't start it in with Trey as far as defensive. It's the whole team effort, right? And the IQ of the team. That's my issue because they've showed us several times when they play ball and play with effort, get stops, we look totally different. Trey, everybody look totally different, right? So until we play solid as a team with effort consistently, we're gonna always be mid. That's my issue. So it's not trying to say Trey ain't doing shit. Yeah, he fucking off several times, right? But as a team, he got to be a better leader. He got to see that shit. He got to get his boy, like, man, let's play defense. He got to lead from a defensive standpoint because we've seen him play with defensive effort too. But that motherfucker was out there old-laying. You know, I seen several times he was out there old-laying. You see what I'm saying? So I get that. Man. I'm not taking that away. He need to get this. He need to get that work too. But again, this whole team needs to get that work, right? Because Jaylen Brown and what's the name went the fuck off, right? They went the fuck off. Period. Well, that's what all the scoring came from.
I don't think I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, man. I don't think he is a leader.
Maybe not.
I don't think he is.
I don't think he's a leader.
Don't look like it.
So my thing is, I'm not going to task him with leading anything. But if I'm the coach and I do that, I'm going to make sure that everybody knows who the leader of the team is, which means I don't care how much you make. This is my guy on the court.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
when he,
I think so
when he says, "Hey,"
that's what people get mixed up.
What they say, he's the you want one of your players to be like an extension of the coach on the court. So I would have it'd probably be either Murray or Collins as far as the leader, because it seems like everybody else on the Hawks don't even talk. They scared to say shit.
I agree.
KD,
I think
Hunter. I remember the last time Hunter talked. Okay,
I think it needs to be Murray. I think it needs to be Murray.
I think that's who I probably would roll with. But bro, we gotta come up with some solutions quick. We gotta come up with solutions quick.
Solutions, wholesale changes.
But you know the wholesale changes ain't gonna happen to the offseason. I'm talking about like for this playoffs, so at least we can look. So we can at least look respectable out here.
It's because Boston really do like.
You broke up, Foot. I couldn't understand you. So like Foot froze. We'll bring him back on when he come back. Is he back? Can you hear his Foot?
Yeah, I'm running through a dead area. Hold on, I'll be back. I'm running through a dead area. Yeah, I'm running through a dead area.
All right. So but you know what, Ticket? Somebody made a point. I meant to say it, but I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
They said
Well,
instead of going to Clinton to post, why we don't go to Collins?
because Horford bigger than Collins, but I mean Collins a better finisher in the post. Who's guarding John?
Tatum, Brown, Horford, White,
Smart. It
Smart.
got to be Tatum.
I think it was Tatum because Smart
They
was on
got
Trey. No, Derek White was on Trey. They was rotating, but then Smart came out early, and they put in Robert Williams.
okay. So
I got to go back.
um,
I got to go back and look. I can't remember.
well, if it's Tatum, then you make Tatum work. That's another problem. If Tatum cooking, the person that's cooking, you want to get them to work on the other side, so that way they can feel some kind of fatigue, so that shot can go off.
Because I mean, Collins shot good yesterday. He was 5 for 7. So I
But
mean,
seven ain't enough attempts.
well, that's what I said earlier. How come nobody noticed that Collins was shooting pretty good? Why we didn't get him more touches? People think when I say get him more touches, they like like put the ball in John's hands. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying just get him more touches and see if we
Yeah,
can keep the game within reason until somebody else can get going. Um,
yeah. I do agree with the person with the person's point, saying that posting up John, but I think we talked about Clint because Al Horford was the topic of discussion
yeah,
about him with them three being at camping out at the 3-point line, and then on defense he ain't got to do shit like that. That's a problem. Tatum need to Tatum needs to do some work. We just need to make them work on both ends of the flow, like just like they making us do.
I agree.
Because
He need
if
block
they're not a half court,
or go to run Collins in the pick and roll with Trey.
well, we need to just run the pick and roll. Like this would be the perfect time for like Miami's defense a little bit. They run their defense a little bit different than Trey. I mean than Boston does. So you might be a little bit more successful against Boston because Boston don't like to run, like you said, Damon. Like Miami, they run because they run, especially when they force turnovers. So they kind of got the personnel to guard that pick and roll like that, especially with them having Bam. But but I think you just gotta make them work on both sides of the flow, like I said, man. Like if your man cooking you, I mean that's fine, but you gotta make them work on the other end of the flow.
Man, you know what, bro?
Yep.
When we shot that 24% from 3 against Miami, you know what I was thinking? I was like, you know what? It ain't gonna get no worse than that,
Then the motherfucker went to 7.
bruh. And they keep shooting this shit, man. Like my mind was just, it reminded me of when the Houston Rockets was in that playoff game against the
The
Warriors,
Warriors in Game 7.
and they missed like 25 in a row, and nobody else
Yep.
thought maybe we should attack the basket. That's how I was feeling yesterday.
Yeah, you got to mix it up. You got to mix it up, right? It's you open take it, but you got to mix it up. It can't be your own damn shot. Majority of the shots.
And you know what somebody else pointed out?
Yeah.
They said, I think it was Mike. I think it was Mike. He said the reason Trey shoot better from the logo than he do at the 3-point line is because he don't do step back and side steps at the logo.
He said it set.
Yeah, he damn sure did.
Why the hell he don't set his feet at the 3-point line?
Because you got
he know that.
He got pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, he know that he not tall enough to really shoot his shot over anybody.
Yeah.
He always got to be off balance in order to get the shot off. Even when he do his step back, side step, and all that, he still not like he's still not like balanced.
And you know
He
what
don't
else?
jump anyway on his jump shots anyway.
And you know what else?
Right.
Bro, and I can't even remember. I can't even remember last time I seen Trey Young come off a screen and pull a three.
That's not his game.
That's not his game. And then they don't play drop coverage. Or do they?
Yeah,
They don't. They play drop on Trey, so they want him to shoot the three. They
Yeah,
don't want him to drive to the basket.
they letting him shoot, bro. They rather him shoot the three than him attack the basket and score or get an assist off of it.
And then now also the rule changes kind of messed Trey up too. That took a little bit out of his bag as well, because he'll get the ball like his rookie year. He'd get the ball off the pick, and then he would go up immediately, and then he'd get the foul call. You like he can't do that no more.
yeah, he ain't getting none. At least he ain't turn it over. He throwing it back. If you notice, he'll jump. Oh, he whistle. The ball go right back. He like he said, yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he can.
not throwing foul. Like
Yeah, he can't really do nothing.
Bro, we in trouble right now.
But
We in
we in big
trouble.
trouble.
no, we're
And
not. Let me
reason
ask you something, fella.
the reason
Let me
why I
ask-
say
let
you're
me
in
ask you
trouble.
something.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Foot.
Let me say, we went to the Eastern Conference in year 3 of Trey, right? Was that year 3?
I
I
like
think
to
it was
call
three.
I like to call it year one of Nate.
I go with that.
So year 3, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask this question because this narrative out there, we can't win with Trey. He literally put the team on his back, say me, agree or not, and took us to the Eastern Conference Final. Did he not?
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with
I don't
that.
agree.
Well, okay.
He
I
didn't
don't
So
put
what
us
agree with
on-
happened?
that.
he didn't carry us there.
So Trey played his part, but he ain't carry us. Like in
Like in the clutch games, you got Herter coming up in the clutch games.
and then Hunter locked up Randall in the Knicks series.
And then we almost pulled off. We pull off a win without Trey with Lou Will.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did. But
against
let me ask you,
Milwaukee.
right? So was he consistent in his play?
Who Trey?
Yeah.
Now he was more. He had his off games, but he was on too now.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
he didn't carry. But he didn't carry us
Okay.
though.
I'll say this. He had more good games than bad games, but he didn't
Yeah,
carry.
I'd agree with that.
He didn't carry
So
us.
I just, when people say we can't win with it, I don't believe that. Again, I'm not Trey riding and nothing. I'm just looking at it from a basketball perspective. Straight basketball. We can win with him. So it's this team as a whole. Yeah, he got his deficiencies. Absolutely. Be pissing me off, right? But we at some point we gotta. It ain't as constructive. We need something different, right?
Listen,
Now, if you get rid of Trey, what you gonna get, right? What can we get? Like, who can we trade for? That's gonna
shit,
have immediate
man,
impact.
you could get a shit ton of assets in return.
Fuck assets. I ain't trying to wait. I'm trying to win in the next couple of years.
Well, you
right?
can win. You can win because you could take those assets. You already got Murray. So say you move Trey, right? If you move Trey, say you got some players not worth a damn to cover the money, and then you got say 3 unprotected first, right? You still have Murray. You still have you're gonna resign Bay. You still got Bogey. You still got Hunter on a new. Only person you lose is Trey. So what you do is you slide Murray to the guard position, and maybe you could take those assets and try to flip for a real legit two guard.
Who's gonna be available? That's what I'm saying. Who people?
We don't know.
teams
We
will
don't
trade.
know. You don't know who.
See,
I mean, I can't tell you the future right now. But guess what? As a general manager, if somebody came to me with an offer for Trey Young, I'm going to listen because they might make an offer that I can't refuse.
Absolutely. My whole thing. Hey, we trade, but I need something back that's gonna give me something immediately.
Well, it depends. Like you never know. You got.
I don't want to start over.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. You got Dame Lillard up there. You got Dame Lillard. He say Dame Lillard ready to win.
What they want?
I don't know, but you could be like, hey, I got Trey Young, Dame Lillard. the money almost similar.
Yep.
Almost you probably had to throw in a little something, but I think Dame Lillard, you run the starting five of Lillard, Murray,
Mm-hmm.
and the rest of these guys.
These guys ain't it, bro. I got somebody. We had to make other moves.
Well, you can't. You gotta wait. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this: if you really trying to improve the team, man, you're gonna get set back. You're gonna set.
That's my whole point.
The organization gonna have to reset because of the contracts that they gave out these contracts too soon. We got fleeced in the Murray deal, so we gave up our assets.
Yes,
right.
That's my whole point.
So, Collins, nobody taking on that money. You probably have to do if you want to get off the Collins contract.
What is it be his second year of the contract or third?
Say again.
What year of this contract this be coming up after this season? He in the second year of this contract now or first year of the contract?
I want to say second, going into the third.
I think we could get off that because the salary cap. So
no, the only way you can get off that contract is you probably would have to attach a pick because we have made John Collins not worth the money.
Oh,
and I'm saying
that's right because you got to bring back the money too.
Because I'm saying the organization not using John Collins. So every time Collins go out there and give you 9 points, that contract look worse and worse. So teams go, and even if teams say we could put him in our system and he'll average 18, they still gonna trade you like he a 13.
They're gonna pimp you.
Exactly. So then the Hunter deal, he just signed his contract. So you ain't really gonna get you really ain't gonna win that trade. The Bogey deal, stupid. You extended him for 3 years for no reason.
Well, it's really 2. Third year's an option.
It's a player option or a team option?
I'm thinking I can't remember. It's an option.
If it's a player option, you might well gonna say 3.
I don't think it is. But this is where JJ got to step it up.
Bruh, JJ looked terrible yesterday. He looked terrible yesterday.
Like I told you, he could be the different. Yeah, terrible.
He need to spend his whole offseason with Kyle Korver and learn how to shoot.
He got to step that shit up.
He needs to spend his whole offseason with Kyle Korver.
Basketball ain't it right now. Hopefully. No. Well, Kyle Korver the shooting, his whole motion is jacked. His whole shooting motion is jacked. It's literally his shot is literally a set shot. He gotta get up off the floor. His shot is literally a damn set shot, and that shit take too long to develop. It take a long time to develop. So I need him to. He need to go tap mode, pull up game, everything, but he got to fix that jumper, right? He just got to get better. Because again,
if I'm Quinn, I'm telling Jalen Johnson. I said I'll tell him attack the basket.
Yes, that's what I want him to do.
Don't waste your time with these damn 3-pointer. Attack the basket. Use your athleticism to your advantage. Okay, we got. Hold on. What's good, King Hawk? What's popping with your homeboy?
What's up, King?
Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, I'm a big fan of the show and whatnot. And I'm just getting out work. Excuse me. I'm going through the turnstile here at Martin, man. But I just wanted to come on and say, man, I like the show. Keep doing what you're doing.
Appreciate it.
But I just wanted to say, man, a lot of the people don't understand. How can I say, like, Trey he don't have the requisite pieces around him to make it work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to look at our starting lineup. I feel like John Collins and DeAndre Hunter should come off the bench because they only good in spurts. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you watch the game, you start Hunter, he might be good for the first 8-9 minutes, and then he go cold. He non-existent for the rest of the game. So I feel like the front office, that shit show, because I'm right here in Atlanta right now, so I've been a fan like 30 years. I'm 38, so, I love the Hawks, and I watch every game, and I analyze, and I come up here and I listen to y'all every day. But, like, they got to get better weapons and complementary pieces to help Trey. Trey, majority of the point guards, because I heard y'all say something about he too small, this, that, and the third. But if you look at it, majority of the point guards in the league right now basically short. You know, they just got the requisite pieces around them to make it work, so they can, make runs. You know, because you look at our Golden State, Curry ain't no more. Curry and Trey damn near the same height, almost. Maybe Curry got maybe an inch or two on him. You know, you look at Chris Paul, 6'1". You look at and them guys make it work, you know, defensively, offensively. But we got to get more better perimeter play from our starters, man. John Collins, DeAndre Hunter, them guys, man, they bench players. You know, they bench players at the end of the day.
Okay. But let me ask you this though, King. Let me ask you
Uh huh.
this.
Uh huh.
So you get all those. Say you do that, you get all these other players, right?
Uh
How does
huh.
that help Trey? How does that improve Trey Young's defense, and how does that improve his his terrible 3-point shooting and his awful shooting from the field?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna address the shooting part first. I
Okay,
don't necessarily have a problem with the shots that Trey take. Okay.
okay,
Some of them are ill advised. Some of them are ill advised, but Trey has a mind state of, well, if ain't can't nobody else hit, I might as well just go all out, guns blazing. So Trey gonna start launching from wherever, try to get whatever points and shots up that he can to try to put the team in position to win. Cause he's done it for too long here. You know, Atlanta never been good at drafting. If you look at our draft over the past 10 years, and beyond, we've never been good at drafting great players. And we've never had a superstar. Other, if you want to look at Dominique, even though he didn't win a chip, you can look at him, maybe Mutombo, you know, but everybody else was just role players assembled together to try to make a run or a push, you know. And I blame that majority on the front office. But anyway, Trey just needs to get more efficient. I feel like if Trey can get more efficient this offseason, I think it'll elevate his game to a whole nother level. Honestly,
okay,
because if
King.
you look at it,
But let me say this, King. Let me say this. One, what classifies him as a superstar? Okay, that's one. And
uh-huh,
two, Trey been here. What's this year 6?
this
And he
this
and
five
we
for him. This five for Trey.
this 5, and we still speaking.
Yeah, this year five for
Wait,
Trey.
we drafted him. What we drafted him 20? What was that? 2018? No, 2018, huh?
Yeah, 2018.
Okay,
He going
so
into year
5.
six.
So 5 years, 6 years, whatever, and we still talking about he need another year to become an efficient shooter.
I mean,
How
if
much
you
time we
look
gonna
at the
get? King, how
organization,
much time we
well,
gonna get a guy to?
I blame Trey for that because I feel like he got to a point where he feel like he have already arrived as a Kevin Durant or Steph Curry. And that's not the case. Those guys had to continue to elevate their game in the offseason. Them guys was in the gym putting up shots to be efficient the way they are. It just don't
Mm-hmm.
happen overnight. So Trey got to understand that. And I put that on Trey. That ain't got nothing to do with the front office or coaching. He has to take it upon himself to go and get them shots up so he can be more of an efficient shooter. If he gonna take them shots, he better goddamn make them shots. That's all I'm saying. And BSing around, shooting up shots, and you not even an efficient shooter, you're gonna cost the team. You know what I'm saying? Trey, I love Trey. Trey, my favorite player. But he has to become a more efficient shooter to help this team. I don't know if it's gonna happen in the playoffs, but in the off season, Quinn need to put his foot up his ass and get him in that gym so he can be able to shoot more efficiently. You know what I'm saying? So it'll relieve. So people ain't out there just be like, oh well, Trey finna shoot a shot. I'm not even gonna guard him because we know he ain't gonna make it. We have to. Trey got to make folk respect his shot again.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that part of his game has left. People ain't respecting Trey's shot no more. They'll let Trey shoot that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't really contesting Trey, even though I ain't gonna say they don't respect him because he still draw in a double team, but like I don't think they fear his shot. Like, oh man, I know he gonna make that. He just got to be more efficient shooting, and then he got to have more efficient and consistent players around him as well. Dre Hunter is inconsistent. John Collins is inconsistent. Um, I say the best player that we got that I've seen so far that's consistent on a daily basis, I would have to say Bay and JJ and Capella here and there.
So you're
Capella
not
had
gonna
his
say
days,
so you're not gonna say Trey is inconsistent? 'Cause I think he inconsistent.
No, JJ ain't consistent.
Well, I'm saying
I mean,
I
I'm talking
think
about far
Trey
as
Young.
I'm talking about far as like from All Star break when we came back from All Star break and JJ started elevating his play, and I mean consistently since then he's been showing what he can do. You know what I'm saying? Trey, he's been inconsistent all year. And I'm not a homer. I'm not going ride Trey Dig and be like, oh man, he's just the best point guard in the league. Excuse my French.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah,
you
I'm
good,
not
my
finna
guy.
do
You
that.
good.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Trey has been ass this season. You know what I'm saying? Certain games he'll show up when the mismatch right. He'll have a good game or when his head in the game. But Trey, he just got to work on his efficiency, and get that up to speed because it's not where it's supposed to be at for a player year 5 in the league. You know, all these guys, the greats.
King, let me ask you this, King. So
Uh huh.
how long we gotta wait for this guy to get consistent, my guy? Another year? What if he come
Man,
out next year and he shoot? What if he come out next year and he's shooting the same numbers? Are we gonna give him another pass? How long we waiting?
uh, I'm gonna put it like this, man. It really depends. How can I say? It really depends on the front office and Trey collectively. If Trey get in the gym this summer and work on that shot, I'm talking about put up shots every day. You know what I'm saying? To work on that efficiency. However they got to do it. Work on putting up efficient shots. When you take the shot, you better make the shot. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the front office go, I feel like they should, to help Trey, they should have better threats on the court. Whether that come from developing AJ over the summer, AJ get efficient, JJ get efficient, get a shot going, and they consistently a threat on the court, that's the best way that we'll have a chance to get in a championship. I believe we can win a championship with Trey. He just got to be more an efficient scorer. He got to make
I'm gonna
them
tell you
folks
this.
respect his shot.
We can't hear you, Ticket.
Do you
I
feel like he can be the best player?
hell no, he can't be the best player, bro.
Uh, I'm not gonna say the best player,
Mm-mm.
but I believe he will be like he will be a high second, man. He will be a high, he's got to be a high second. He got to be a high second because another guy. Because right now the way we looking, far as our draft and players available, who we gonna get to come in to be better than Trey right now, like in the offseason or anytime, other than maybe Jason Tatum. I mean, not Tatum, but
Man,
Jalen Brown. I mean,
I, hate,
so
I hate to say it. I hate to say it, King, but I think we can find. Let me see. Let me pull up Trey numbers, bro. Because I think I could find somebody who can shoot better than I could find a guard who shoot way better than Trey, who could be more efficient than what we have now. Now, I'm not saying that to say I'm for trading Trey Young because I know in reality that's not gonna happen. Okay. That's
uh
not gonna happen because Trey Young, if anything, and sometimes like I tell the homies, when people talk about trading Trey Young, I always look at it from a business standpoint. Like if I own the Hawks, would I trade Trey Young? And it'd be no, strictly because the $200 million that I'm paying him, I'm probably quadrupling that from season ticket sales and jersey sales and merchandise. So from a business standpoint, I'm not getting rid of him. Now, from a general manager standpoint, and I think that's one of the wedges that drove between Travis Slink and Nick Wrestler and the rest of them. I think Travis Slink, and I said this before. I think y'all might have heard me when I said this before, guys. I said Travis Slink never believed in Trey Young. He never believed in him. Now, come to find out, he didn't even want to draft him. So I can see why I can see trading him, But right now, I don't think there's nobody available that can hit the ground running. Now, I saw my homeboy Frank said, "What
Yeah,
I traded for Zion."
exactly,
Right now, my answer
exactly.
will be no because Zion issue is mental, and I don't feel like dealing with nobody with no mental
Availability,
issue.
man. The boy hurt more than he played.
Well, he not hurt now. He said he fine. He said he just got to get back to
Yeah, but
being
he's
Zion.
still not. He didn't play in that win or go home series, even though he was cleared to play. He said he
Yeah,
got to feel like Zion again. That's what he
and
said.
that's why
I
I
don't know.
said I'm not dealing with nobody with like mental issues. I ain't got time for that shit. You know what I mean? So let me see. We got
But
Mission
like,
Impossible. Let's bring Mission. What's good, Mission? You there? Okay, guess he ain't talking. All righty. Hey, so King, give me your thoughts on the game yesterday, man. The Celtics got punched in the mouth. We was down 30. We cut it to 12. We couldn't finish the comeback, man. What's your thoughts on the game from yesterday?
man, it was a shit show, man. But oh man, I don't even
Let
know.
me start with you with this one. Let me start with you with this one, King. Give me
Uh
something positive you took away from that game. Anything.
what I took away positive was the fight that they had in the second half when they got it back down to 12. You know, I
Okay.
can respect that. You know, they didn't just lay over and just get the you know what I'm saying the doors blown off them. To end the game, but I can respect the fight. You know, and you need that in the playoffs. You got to have the will to keep going, even though you're getting your ass kicked. Just keep going. You know, just keep fighting. You might could fight your way out, but man, the thoughts on the game, man, all I can say is they just gotta. I don't think we were locked in yesterday, man. Honestly, I really don't. I don't think that we came to play yesterday because fuck the record. I know we was the 8th seed or the 7th seed. We had to do the play in, and we was a mid team throughout the season, 41-41, which is horrible. Nobody expected that, but I just know that we are better than that. We can play better than that. We just have to lock in, man. And I don't know. We have mental lapses too much, man, when it count the most. You know, none of these analysts that's on ESPN, First Take, none of them folk respect us, man. They think that we gonna get swept in 4 games, man. And we didn't do nothing yesterday to change their mind to be like, oh, well, this could be a series. You know what I'm saying? Like we just went out there and just got throttled from the 3. You know what I'm saying? They was running
Yep.
by our players like a turnstile, man. Like they was just, I'm talking about just a layup line, just going down there and just scoring. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I hope Quinn put his foot up their ass after that game yesterday, man, and can make these guys lock in defensively, offensively, and make shots. The biggest thing was we didn't make shots. They was shooting all over the place, man. We couldn't hit nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. Like these guys inconsistent, man. They got to be more efficient when they take shots. Make those shots. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's just frustrating. I threw my phone yesterday. I'm on this other little phone. That's why I got to hold it like this because I broke the screen on the other one. I threw my phone. I was at work and got mad because
You
I
can't
know
let them
we can
jokers
play
get you
better than
mad.
this, man. I know
Yes,
we
we
can play
can.
better than this.
Hey, man. Hey, anytime you get mad, just come up here, man, and vent. That's what
Yeah, that's it.
I do.
Go in the garage with the mind.
Yeah, I just go in the garage, man. I gotta go in the garage before I turn up, man. You feel me? But
I know that's right, man. Them boys that had you about to catch a stroke and everything else, man. Like, why y'all playing like this? Y'all know y'all play better than that. Like,
yeah,
we legitly, man, I feel like coming into the season, I knew we won a championship team just because we got Murray. I knew that, but I knew we won no 7, 8 seed either. You know
I
what I'm
ain't
saying?
lying,
Like, we
bro.
could have been a 5th seed or at least a strong
Four,
fourth.
four, three or four.
I ain't lying. I thought we was
You
gonna
know,
win 50 games this year.
I
yeah, and
think
that
we
was
all
the
did.
expectation. You know what I'm saying? And that was the expectation that we acquired DeJounte, even though I don't. Speaking of DeJounte, man, uh, I ain't gonna say that how can I put this?
Just say
He's
it.
not the
You
piece for Trey.
You're disappointed, huh? Or he not what you expected. You thought we were just gonna get something different,
It's not what I expected. I haven't watched a ton of Spurs games. When he was there. But I
right?
did watch that game when he blitzed our ass that time when we played him and he kicked our ass. So I was like, well,
Yeah, when
damn, who is this dude?
they beat
And
us.
shit like that.
San Antonio beat us by they beat us by 30 in Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm like, dang, did you let this boy DeJounte Murray just cook us like this? But yeah, so I'm thinking, okay, they was making all this big hoopla about his defense. He can put 20 points a game, which he did for the most part of the season. I think he bottomed out end of the season like 20.6, average 20.6 per game, which is cool. But he's not he's not him, man. And when I say him, he's not him, man. Like he's not that piece for Trey. I don't think it would work, man.
But you know
I
what,
honestly
King?
believe that, man, cause
But King, the problem is this:
uh
Trey asked to go get him.
and that was and and I think that was ridiculous on his behalf. I don't think Trey need that type of clout yet. He hasn't earned it. I don't feel like Trey earned that type of clout where he can go into the front office and demand us to get a type of player that he wants to play with. As a front office, I feel like they should be more in control of player personnel and coaches. Because the coach is the one that got to coach these guys and get them ready to play. So if a certain player doesn't necessarily go with what I'm running or doing or scheme wise, I don't give a damn what Trey got to say, man. Listen, I'm not getting this dude because guess what? If Kevin Durant was available and Trey Young said, man, really want to play with DeJounte, and Kevin Durant is available, Trey, I don't give a damn what you talking about, brother. I'm finna go and drop these draft picks off and get this boy Kevin Durant
But
up
you know
in
what,
here
King?
and make it work.
But you know what, King? That go back to the relationship that Trey Young has with Nick Wrestler. So when you got a good friendship with the owner's son, you trump the front office. You feel me?
I
But
mean, but
hey,
that's
if y'all want to see something funny, right? Go watch the watch along we did yesterday, right? And just watch like the first 5 minutes. And I want y'all to watch Rashad's face.
Oh, I saw it.
That shit, he had me rolling. Hey, Rashad was in there like that. Rashad be like, he's like, what are we
so. Demar, I want
doing?
to ask you a
That
question.
show was funny as hell.
Demar, I want to ask you a question.
What's up, my guy?
What do you think we need to do in the off season to get better for next year? Honestly, keep it 100.
You want
Tell
my
me
real
what you
honest
think we
answer?
should do.
My real honest
Yes, all
answer
bias
is this.
aside, forget a player, forget whatever. Just your honest opinion. What you think we should do this off season to get better?
The first thing I'm doing is I'm hitting up anybody with a who had an underachieving season, and I'm looking at the star players that they have because guess what? It's easier to get star players when from losing teams. Okay, so I'm seeing
Okay.
who's available that can move the needle, right? And I'm not talking about no DeJounte Murray level. I'm talking about is there any all NBA players available? Is there any all defensive first team type players available? So depending on who available, I'm kicking the tires on that. Then I'm taking AJ and Jalen Johnson, okay, and they exit
Okay.
interview. They need to get with some real trainers because I think that's the biggest step we could get is just in our young players getting better, right? That's the biggest step we could
Okay.
take because guess what? Next year, Hunter contract kick in that extension. Uh, I think Trey kicked in next year. I think he'll be like almost at 40 million. Um, and we already gave up all those picks for Murray. So really trying to make any major move that's not include and the thing about you're not getting rid of John Collins without giving up a pick. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So I mean, we got too much stuff that we have to do. And my last point is this: we need one person to make player personnel decisions because it seemed like the parts that we have, like it don't fit. When it was just Travis, we all kind of had a vision of what he was trying to do, right? So you could kind of predict what
Yeah,
type of player he would go after. But now I don't know who in
you right.
charge of picking these dudes. Who's in charge of free agents? Well, now it should be Landry Fields, but Quinn Snyder got some say in player personnel. So how they gonna go back and forth? So I mean,
Exactly.
really, man, I'm just hoping AJ and JJ can take a bigger step next year, man.
They don't
And
have to,
yeah, let me bring
especially
on.
JJ.
Yeah, what's good, Mission Impossible?
What's up, guys?
What's good with you? Welcome to the show, man. First time up here.
Yeah, I be watching y'all.
We
After
appreciate.
I, after I get through watching the game, I might slide in just to see what y'all talking about.
That's
Hopefully
what's
you'll
up.
be. Hopefully you'll be catching me when I be in the garage.
No, I don't.
Mhm.
I don't. Why y'all want to trade Trey?
We just having a
He don't
discussion. He ain't
like
going.
being from Atlanta.
Okay, talk to me.
Dominique is the only superstar. I would say Joe Johnson because if you from Atlanta, you just had to be here.
Joe
Mm.
Johnson had that thing live.
You
He
just
damn
had to
sure
be
was.
here. So I ain't he ain't no superstar. He wasn't no superstar, but he did enough for us. But before, once they broke up that little 60 win team, we were trash.
Mm-hmm.
We were
You
trash. Even when John came, we were trash. He was
yeah,
in here double. We were trash.
you right.
Mhm.
We ain't had nobody like Trey. I mean, he went like that here. When he first came in here rookie year, like that them first couple of months.
He was
But after
terrible.
that, Trey was balling.
Mm-hmm. He was.
I think this summer, I don't think he really practiced that much because he is not he ain't shooting good. Like his 3 points on went down.
So you
Like
so you think so you think his piss poor shooting this year overall, okay?
I think DeJounte. They got to learn how to play together.
But I mean Trey missing wide open threes. What they got to do with
Cause
DeJounte?
because Trey, they know Trey now. Like it ain't as easy as it used to be. And
But
then I don't think Trey, I
So
think
let
he
me
needs
ask
to
you
be
this.
going to
Let me ask you
gym.
this. Let me
He needs
ask
to
you
be
this,
going to
Mission.
gym.
Let me ask you this. From last season, when in my opinion he quit on us in that Miami series, I think he quit. That's my opinion. What have you seen any improvement in his game from when we lost to Miami?
Nope,
Any?
not this year. To be honest, I know. To
So
be
to
honest now.
me, so to
But
me,
I wouldn't trade him. Hell, I mean,
well,
I don't know
listen,
if you can cuss on here, but
you can do what you want, man. This is
I'm not
barbershop.
trading trade. Who else? Who we gonna get for trade?
You
We
don't know.
ain't
You
got
got to see.
nobody. Ain't
Okay,
nobody in the league. Who we gonna get?
okay. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Mister. Would you trade Trey for Zion Williamson?
No, he ended at first. I want you remember when he
So if he
touched
had,
that when he rubbed his hands on the
yeah, when
house
he
joint.
rubbed the emblem, yeah, on the
Yeah,
lottery
but
day,
not for
yeah.
Trey. Who gonna I like Trey
Dejounte
more
Murray,
than I like DeJounte.
Dejounte could pass Zion the ball.
Trey can too. So why Trey the number one for 2 years straight? He been leading the leagues and assist.
But okay, let me ask you this, Mish.
Over two.
Let me ask you this. When you go to State Farm, right,
Hmm.
and you look up, or you go to any arena and you look in the sky, do they hang banners for assist leaders?
They don't, but y'all trying to make it seem like he don't pass the ball, and he do.
No, we
not
never
He
said.
do.
us.
No,
No,
no, no,
not us.
no. We never say he
So
don't
when y'all,
pass.
so I ain't never caught a lie when y'all said Trey need to pass the ball. He don't never pass the ball.
What we
No,
said he got
yeah,
no.
he
We
do be
said he got to
his
pass
own
when he
sometimes.
can't shoot.
Don't pass it.
Like when you won for 8 from 3, maybe you should think about passing
Yeah, he
that
man.
ball.
They show some type of stat like I don't know. He need. Let me tell you, Hunter and John them boys could not shoot, man.
Hey, let me tell y'all something,
Like
man.
I want them to gone.
Let
Telling
me
you,
tell y'all something, man. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you what's
I want
hilarious.
John gone. I keep Hunter.
I'm gonna tell you what's hilarious, man. People say Joe Johnson. All of a sudden, niggas like Joe Johnson. But I remember when Joe signed that contract,
bro, they were clowning.
Because we know,
the
look,
same Atlanta fans who
They were
talk
clowning.
about Joe right now was like, he ain't worth the money.
but that's just Atlanta. As soon as he started balling for us,
he was balling in.
He was balling.
He was balling for
the money,
Phoenix.
though.
But Atlanta don't watch Phoenix play. They weren't watching Phoenix.
No, I
They
think
didn't know.
hosting them because they didn't. Because when Joe signed that contract, we ain't had no money to get
We
nobody.
ain't had no player. Who was there before Joe? Jason Terry.
Well, Jason Terry got traded.
I mean, I know they traded him. He was our only like.
Yeah, but guess what though? Let me tell you something about Joe Johnson. This is why I never do. I still got my Joe Johnson jersey. Matter of fact, I don't do Joe Johnson slander.
I was a Joe Johnson fan. I'm
gonna tell you why. Because when we was shitty,
yes,
he was the only free agent in his prime.
Was willing to come.
He didn't have to come here. He could have stayed in Phoenix and probably helped to win a title.
Yep.
But he said, I want to try my best to come to Atlanta and build my own. That's why
I like him. And I'm always going to put him up.
I always support Joe Johnson. I don't care where he plays because I can't name another free agent in their prime who say, you know what, I want to go play for the Hawks. Hell, we got Trey Young right now. You still can't get a free agent to do that.
Well, he wasn't as good.
You know they don't want to play with Trey. They hate on Trey a lot.
Wait, say that again, Ticket.
I said he wasn't as good as Joe Johnson, but what about Mike Bibby? Or was he traded here?
No, we traded for Bibby.
They traded for Bibby. And he was the one that got us over that playoff hump. He got us to the playoffs, Mike Bibby.
Bibby couldn't even run down court, man. He used to skip. Y'all ever notice that?
But he's around. He's bold, but he ran that offense though.
But that leadership, it helped us get to that 8 seed.
Yeah.
It was like Bibby that did that.
Let's talk about that, man. Let's talk about that. I think. Talk to me, Rashad. I think we need at least one real vet, bro.
Yeah.
Been saying that for 2 years.
Yeah.
Ain't none. They get rid of them. Ain't no vet.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Trey can't be the only playmaker. We need another playmaker, man. It's like everybody just wait around for Trey to do something, man. And teams are starting to sit on that. They're like, okay, Trey's gonna do two things. He's gonna throw up that broke ass three, or he's gonna get into the lane or pass it out. Like, no, it's like
you right.
We hold yes, Trey make 200 million, but we can't we hold him accountable for a lot of things, but we gotta hold the other players accountable too. They're so inconsistent, man. Our small forward and our power forward suck.
They not good.
They're not good.
Man. I would bench them. If I was Quinn, if we don't even make it a game the next Tuesday, I'll bench Hunter, I'll bench John, and I'll start. Jalen, man, they were trying him.
Oh you gotta try something different though, man. It's the same thing.
They gotta shake it up.
Hey, Foot, talk to me, man. This is my question. From a coaching's perspective, man, and let's say you the coach of the Hawks, right? I'm asking you because you're a coach. And same thing for you, Ticket, because y'all coaches. From a coaching standpoint, being in the position that we are in, does it hurt us if you don't start a John Collins or you don't start a Hunter and you put somebody? Does it hurt the team? Does it hurt the player-coach relationship? Because I mean, at this point, why not try something different, like Mission saying and Rashad saying?
Go ahead, Ticket.
You want me to go first or you want to go first?
Go ahead, Ticket.
So at this point in time, I should already have the relationship with the player for them to know that if I'm benching you or if I'm not starting you, it's because I'm really solely trying to win. It ain't nothing against you personally, but we trying to win, and I just want to see if it works, and if it don't work, I'll go up to the same person that I just put on the bench and say, hey, I was wrong for putting you on the bench. I got you back up for next game. But I got to try something. Like, in my opinion, I think I feel like JJ got to start.
I listen.
Now, whether that's
I'm saying the same thing with JJ.
or whether it's over John or whether it's over Hunter, because he a better defensive
Over
player than
John.
Yeah.
like
Over John.
now. I
He
don't know who,
defend better. Even though I
like you like
still depend on him to shoot.
actually, Damon, we was debating about who should start center. Hell, John might need to start at center.
I mean, you could play small ball and then use Collins in the pick and go back to the pick and roll, run that shit till they stop it. Put Collins in the pick and roll. Okay, you could run Jalen Johnson, but
I'm going. I kind
of when you go into the pick and roll, you can't just necessarily leave whoever you want open.
But see, this is the thing though. The reason that I say use John Collins instead of Okongwu or Capella is because with Capella and Okongwu, right? You run a pick and roll. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Since Okongwu and Clint can't really shoot, right? Say from the free throw in, right? Mm-hmm. You as a defender, you already know this dude has to roll to the basket. He ain't gonna stop because he can't. He ain't confident in shooting.
Right. No,
so that makes it easier to defend. And so my thing is this: we know Collins is nice at the mid range. Okay, why not use Collins? Because guess who we used to do that with? We used to do it with Al Horford. Remember, Al Horford would stop. He would do pick and pop. He would stop. Because he could hit that mid-range, and we talking mid-range right at that free throw, a little bit beyond.
Right.
He could hit that. Why not use Collins? That way, now the defense got to think, okay, do I drop? Is Collins going to attack? And Collins athletic, so he can get up also. So I think using Collins would be better than Okongwu. Now, we might lose the rebounding, the paint, the rim protection, but we're not good on defense.
And we need that. That's the main thing.
I think Collins, I would say start him at center. I would put, and correct me if I'm wrong, tell me what you think. I would start JJ at the 4, but I would run the pick and roll to the opposite side of Jalen Johnson. So that way,
rebound.
And then the whole started, and everybody, nobody can shoot.
No. What I'm saying is, last game they wanted Jalen Johnson to shoot, so they were playing off of JJ. Yeah. Now, if they play off of JJ, it ain't gonna make no difference because they way on the weak side. Like if you can't run the pick and roll to the same side as Jalen Johnson, is what I'm saying.
Yes, in that scenario, I agree.
But they boys out there shooting threes.
JC. He's so indecisive. He gets the ball. He
does. I don't know why he do that shit.
So he can play center, and we want to play fast. He can play center, but he has to be like quick.
Yeah. I think JC is indecisive because his usage is so sporadic.
Right, but he touches the ball, but he always seems to pass it.
He passes it. That's the usage is
probably
him.
4 times yesterday. He got the ball, looked around, and make
a move. Rashad, let me ask you this, Rashad, and I'm gonna ask you this, and I use the same thing with Kevin Huerter, man. Y'all don't think
we should never traded him? I said that.
Y'all don't think that somebody maybe not under Quinn, right? Like they not told to defer to Trey Young because Huerter used to do it all the time.
The damn time. He
would get the ball, and the first thing he do, no matter where he at, would look for Trey Young, and 9 times out of 10 get the ball up.
I think that was a Kevin Huerter problem.
It was a Kevin Huerter problem.
Do that.
That was a Kevin Huerter problem because I tell you who don't got a problem not deferring. AJ don't defer to no damn body on the court.
Nobody.
Well, he don't listen.
He a damn ball hog, bro.
He don't give a damn.
Hey, AJ get the ball, he shoot that shit, bro. It's gone.
Hey, let me ask you a question real quick, Damon.
As soon as AJ get the ball, you probably gonna crash the boards.
Yeah. Let me tag on to ticket. I'm looking more so maybe starting Bay than so.
That's what I'm saying. Start Bay because
Jalen needs
Bay ain't scared to shoot.
Yeah, Jalen. Yesterday game, he looked a little timid to me. So I need to see another playoff game with him in there, right? I would love for him to be out there, that energy they have. But like y'all saying, if you want to put John and JC out there, you know what we need to do? We need to be running every time. If with those dudes out there, you can put them out there, get the ball out, go hit the wings, let's go. Ticket, you on mute, bro.
But
Yeah.
what they gonna do when the Celtics start shooting them threes? They
Well, I'm gonna tell
can't
you like what
shoot.
Mitch.
But then you have length to close out. You
Well, I'm
have
gonna tell you
length to
this.
close out.
I'm gonna tell you this. If somebody correct, tell me if I'm crazy. We ain't defended the three all year.
All year long.
So my man.
No, not true. Not true.
Well,
Man, that
okay.
when we
Going
bad.
by the numbers. Going by the
Yeah,
numbers.
going by the numbers, yeah.
The
But when we
numbers say
play
we
with
don't
effort,
defend the three.
We
yes,
suck.
I agree.
So in
Defense.
my mindset is this: it's too late to fix that shit
Yes.
right
So
now.
that's
We
what you need
don't have
energy,
time
effort.
to fix it. So I'm thinking I need to find every way we can to score the ball.
Yes.
We gotta put up 120 points. That's why I was saying we need to go to that old school Suns offense where they what was it 7 seconds or less. But 7 seconds or less, but attacking the basket, not shooting these three because we can't shoot the three like that.
Nah, we tried it yesterday.
Yeah, we gotta attack the basket. Now, granted, I don't think
that what got us back in the game, attacking the basket.
Yeah.
And I don't like how they let Trey. Don't let Trey carry the ball up no more. Let DeJounte do it because they already know what they about to do with Trey.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter.
Wow,
Go
why
ahead,
you say that?
Rashad.
Because he
Go ahead, Rashad.
DeJounte a little more bigger than Trey.
I mean,
when
I don't
he
mean
bringing the
anything,
ball
though,
up.
man.
But DeJounte hauled the ball too. He hauled the ball too.
Yeah,
Trey and Murray, they do the same things.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
But we
I
just
want to play
same
DeJounte.
thing.
I want
to think about that, Rashad. Tell me what you think about this. I don't think Trey and Murray. I think the reason they do that is because their handles is really not that good.
Yeah.
Because you don't see Kyrie Irving do that shit.
Hell no.
Hell no.
You don't see people who got elite ball handling skills. Hey, they get down the court.
Mix your ass up.
And let me use an older player. Chris Paul don't even do that. He come down. He knows exactly what he gonna do. Get to wherever he had to get. Put people in those positions. They don't. And see, DeJounte do this. Unlike Trey, DeJounte don't draw doubles like that, right? So when he bring the ball down, I don't know why he goes so slow. It's just one dude, right?
He get 1-on-1 every game.
Yeah. Now with Trey, they try to draw Trey. Sometimes
they trap him.
He try to wait and draw a double. I don't think that's a good strategy, in my opinion.
Right.
I think because to me, Trey, one, he too short because they always send them tall players over there, and two, his handle is not that good. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say it's not elite. When I say elite, I'm using Kyrie Irving as the standard.
But Trey's still so young, y'all. He ain't number 23.
But when Trey has somebody,
we ain't trying to hit that 23.
Hey, when you make 200 million,
he signed that 200 million.
I don't care if Trey
He's been starting for 5 minutes. He's been starting for 5 years.
Hey, for $200 million,
who took us to the Eastern Conference Finals? We could have. I bet you, if Trey was never injured, we would have beat me.
That was Nate.
Yeah, I just asked that question.
Let me tell you something about me. When you sign a $200 million contract, I don't care if you're 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you sign that money. That's when.
I need production. Why you think? Hey, why you think people? Listen, if John Collins was making $10 million, no one would give a fuck.
Right.
It's because he make $23 million a year that get people attention.
That we could have gave to somebody else.
I'm giving him $23 million for 13 points. Man, I could get that. I could get that on a vet minimum.
Hey, somebody said that it all went downhill for Trey when he made that comment. Said the regular season was boring.
Yeah, it really did.
Bro, I was
looking at the TV like, really?
Was I gonna post that? I think it was a
like, bro, you even like, come on, man. You haven't even.
I looked at the TV like, boy, you tripping.
You was really feeling stuff, man.
Hey, the same year he said the regular season was born was the same year Miami checked his ass in the playoffs.
Right.
That made it even worse.
But hold on, they was injured that playoff series. Everybody was injured.
Trey won't injured. Now Collins and Capella was hurt.
Yeah.
And that's his Achilles heel.
It's still, you can't make that comment and underperform like that.
Yeah, especially in the playoff. The regular season playoff. He's supposed to ball in the playoff.
We made the play in.
I think,
but that year you could tell him, and I used to be watching him and Nate. Him and Nate, they never were cool.
Well, you
I
gotta
can tell.
understand. But listen. So you saying
That's
so he
half the
ran off
problem.
Nate and he ran off
I'm
LP.
blaming Nate for
How
most
many?
of this.
When he going?
But
How
Dog, that
many
ain't no
points he
Nate.
gonna
That ain't no
allow?
but you
Nate.
see
Hell
how
no.
far Trey done fell off since Nate been gone.
He only been gone 20-some games, 30 maybe.
How many good games Trey done had in them 20-some games?
Hey, Trey been shooting like shit all year, dog.
Hey, but people forget
Yeah,
Nate
he
was a point
been
guard.
bad
People
all
forget
year.
Nate was
I
a
ain't gonna
point
even lie.
guard too.
He had little spurts like before the like criminal break, and then after the almost for All Stars. But other than that,
Yeah.
he been up and down, up and
Hey,
down, up and down.
who is Linda Williams?
Oh, she from New Pat
That's
City.
the OG
Linda,
right
She
there.
don't want to come on. She's scared.
Linda,
Oh, Linda, where you at?
Linda
She's
from New
scared.
Pat City, man. She's season ticket holder. She New Pat
Okay,
City.
what she is? She
But
just
she-
be
she-
talking. She just
She
be
need
Hey,
to be on.
Hey,
Come on
Linda,
on here.
hey,
Linda
Linda tired of the bullshit, bro.
She
I
Kevin
mean,
Hurt
it's not
number one
the
fan.
Trails.
Linda tired of the bullshit. I tried to get Linda to come over here. Linda said she was gonna come
Man.
up here.
She's scary, man.
Linda
just be talking.
say, I'm tired of the bullshit, man.
Trade this, trade that. It's a whole team.
Linda went live one time,
I
and that
know
was
I don't
when
blame Trey.
and that was when Kevin Herter had won us the game 7.
Right.
Hey, no,
Right.
Linda go live.
Yeah.
Linda go live every time she go to the game. She always go live at the beginning when they do like the introduction. She'll go live and show the introduction
out.
and stuff.
I mean, it's more than one player though, Linda. You keep
It's
saying
a team game.
Trey,
Kevin's
we know
supposed to
Trey
win
has
that
been
game
bad.
7.
We know
What
Trey
he
has
do the rest of the game?
We got a power forward and a small forward that can't fucking dribble.
At all.
Well, no, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what Linda's point is. Linda's point is just like Linda, me and her almost agreeing on this. Is that how fans was holding everybody else accountable except Trey, right?
Oh no, he get the smoke too.
Well, come on, but you know, in New Pat City, some
Yeah.
people they ride to the end, and you
Eddie?
know,
Oh yeah.
Matt
Eddie?
ride to the end.
She
Eddie?
overdoing it though, man. She overdoing it. Like, how many
Hey,
times have we
hey.
seen players miss wide open fucking shots? Like wide open shots. It's not just Trey. We all know Trey been bad, man.
It's not Trey.
Oh,
It's
we
not
all
Trey.
know it. We all know
Everybody
Trey.
trash.
Hey, Linda,
Everybody
hey, Linda on Trey neck, man.
Hey,
Who she
Not
like?
Trey.
Who does Linda like?
Anybody who can play.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what she
feel
like.
like the Hawks fan.
Linda tired of the bullshit, bro.
Feel
And
like
she
the
spending her
Hawks,
good.
man.
She spending her good money too.
Yeah, she like I pay that money for them season
Mhm.
tickets and this.
She is
Listen,
invested.
hey, that sound
I
like a
ain't mad at her, bro.
No,
That's
she
bro,
paying
let me
money.
tell you something, Rashad. Let me tell you
She
something,
paying
man. Hey, I went to because y'all know I live in Texas, right?
money.
I went to that Spurs game, right?
Oh, I
see
bet
you.
your feeling was
I see you.
hurt.
Do you
Hey,
see?
he
I
put
took my
on TV
TV off.
pissed
I
off.
went to sleep.
But do you see him when he came up out that mug?
I bet your feeling was
Did you
hurt.
see where I was sitting at, Rashad?
Yeah, right behind the bench
You
doing
know how
this
much
whole
the
game.
tickets called? You know how much the ticket called me?
How much you pay?
So when I see
How much that was, Demar?
when I see them boys trick off a 24-point lead to a team with
That
18
was crazy.
wins,
Hey,
Lord.
we the same boat. Hey, I stay in Houston. I'm from Atlanta though. I went to the Houston game. I got
Oh,
seats. I'm talking big shit. Man, I looked up at the scoreboard. We was down. I'm like, oh man.
Rashad,
God, the
I
money
was in there,
same thing, bro.
Rashad, I'm talking cat. I'm standing up every play. Yeah!
Hey, I see you, man. You had that red jacket on.
I had on my old school. I had on my '84 Hawks warm-up jacket. I'm talking cash shit, bro. And then we tricked off that game, bro. So I understand like season ticket holders, bro. I can't even imagine if I was a season ticket holder. If I lived in Atlanta, I would be a season ticket holder. And if I was, bro, I would be pissed off. Like they probably would ban me from like the little events, bro. Because I'd be coming there with some real shit, like the meet the player shit. They'll ban me from that shit. Cause I'd be like, why y'all niggas can't play 48 minutes, man? Why you can't shoot the basketball? Why you can't defend? They probably kick me out. So I understand why. And then when you go in New Pack City, you got certain people that it's never Trey's fault. Like Eddie. Eddie never blamed Trey for shit. We blame everybody else. So I mean, I can understand why she upset, man. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this, Hawk
Spending
fan.
money, she should be upset.
I'm gonna
I
tell you
can't
this.
blame
I'm
her.
gonna tell you this as Hawk Nation. We should be mad because guess what?
mhm.
I get cussed out more.
Bro, they the Lakers got LeBron, AD. They was on Westbrook so hard, bro. The man couldn't even bring his kids to the game.
Shit.
Because you know what? Because they expect wins. Same thing, even with the Knicks fans. They almost had
they
Randall
hard.
quit. They had Randall almost wanted to lead the Knicks because them fans be on it. And all I'm saying is this: as fans, we should not accept mediocre. We should be upset. We 41. All this talent we got that we think we have as fans.
Y'all must do y'all listen to 92.9 the game? They be giving Trey business.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, Mission. There's two things wrong with 92.9 the game. One,
they ain't from here.
They need to put more people from at least Georgia.
Man, one of them ain't from here.
Hell no.
Mike Bell not from there. What's the black dude with Mike Bell?
Not a major.
Luke's not from there.
I know one I can feel the hate.
Big Hugh won't from there. And then I can get okay.
I can't stand there.
Okay, I can give you that. Period. If you a real fan of the team. You know, Dukes is a Cowboy fan. He not a Falcon fan.
Yeah.
He really a Cowboy fan. That. You know, he used to be up here in Dallas. He used to be in Dallas. I think John Freaky, he's a homer to the end. I give him that. I'll tell you like this: they got more people that's not from Georgia. I'm not even gonna say Atlanta. That's not from Georgia, and that's not even fans of the team. That's why the coverage be so terrible, man. Now, John Freaky, he is a homer. Like this, he be saying some shit in the morning. I don't even be believing that shit. I be like, come on, my guy. You know. But that's why
we're from Atlanta. We be biased. That's why
I ain't biased. I call it like I see it.
What we gonna do next?
I call it like I see it.
I do too.
But let me keep it real though. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not from Atlanta, right? But let me tell you something. I was in the Army. I met so many people from Atlanta that don't fuck with the Hawks.
I was just about to tell y'all that.
Like, you not a Hawks. Hey, they be looking like I'm crazy. I be like, you got a Hawks fan? They be like, bro, you shouldn't be one neither. I be like, really?
Our feelings on our heart got broke, man, so many times.
I remember they used to get those tickets away. They used to give them away.
Yes, they used to give them away.
I'm like, bro, I don't want this shit. I'm not going to no house.
That's why I'm like, why we trade and trade?
Hey, man, I be meeting cats from Atlanta.
Well, we still got to win. We still got to win.
And look, the younger dudes now, they was like not young, because now they roll with Trey. But before Trey got here, the younger fans, they was Warriors fans. I love them. I be like, but you got a team right there in Atlanta. They suck. I be like, for real?
I'm Atlanta till I die, no matter who.
You know what I'm saying?
I want us to beat the Celtics, but whatever. Because y'all see how they were playing. Them boys playing like they on a mission.
Hey,
no, they're not. No, they're not. No, we played like trash.
We were scared.
We played like trash. I said after the second game, I'm going to see. But
what you need to see?
I need to see because we came back the second half and we played pretty good. We were down by 30 something. Both teams would have folded.
They let up on us.
Nah,
they didn't let up. We saw playing
effort. I ain't going for that.
They let up, man. I'm telling you.
We played a little hard the second half.
Every time it got within 10, it went right back up to 16. They got whatever they want.
They got too comfortable.
16, 20, just that quick. What was that run? We had a run. It was when Trey Young was on the court. We were surprised. I'm like, oh, we had a run with Trey Young on the court. Man, they went to that TV timeout. We came back. I went to the bathroom. They were up by 20.
They went back up 8.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my God.
They went back up 8 with less than a minute. I was like, what the fuck?
We can't stay in front of nobody.
Nobody.
It's hard to
watch. I ain't gonna lie. I thought we was finna come back, bro.
Me too. We came up by what about?
What I'm talking about? You was there to watch along. I'm over here. Come on.
I was pissed, man.
That thing I know. Boom, boom, boom. Down 20. I was like,
right. I was like,
Jalen Horford on Tatum. I'm like, God damn. And why
now? The Lakers finna mess around and beat Memphis.
I just want to beat their ass. Now Al Horford getting on my last nerve.
Oh,
man.
You know what? That Al Horford. All we did for that month.
And you know what? I used to stick up for Al Horford.
Nah, I ain't sticking up for him. He really like us like that.
He really think he a true Celtic.
Yeah.
That's what he me out.
He felt like he should have got that max money. And I'm glad they did.
He ain't a best player.
Hey, cause I know Mike don't like him, but I used to be in there. No, Al Horford, man.
In Atlanta, he was good.
I saw yesterday, bro. No, fuck Al Horford, man. He think he got drafted. But
yeah,
We
He
drafted your ass and developed your ass. The fuck out of
Right.
here, man. All that fucking hooping and hollering he was doing yesterday.
I know. I don't like him. I'm like,
To be
dang,
honest, I really didn't like that draft pick.
But
Horford.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this.
But
You
he
know what?
helped us though.
I don't see Al Horford do all that fucking clapping he used to do with us. Shit, every day, every time he missed.
No, he ain't do that. He don't do that. He
Horford
ain't do that with
don't do that
us.
shit no more. Shit.
Not with us.
But
But
yeah,
you know
man.
who I think I want to be here? I don't think Hunter want to play for us.
Listen, man. You
I
know what?
want to trade him.
Hunter passive. He
Let
passive.
me tell you something,
I
man.
want him bye-bye. He don't talk on defense.
Let me tell you something, man. For some reason, it seemed like the Hawks drafted a bunch of what you
Philly.
call
Yeah.
Seemed like we drafted a bunch of introverts. They don't want to talk. They
Puppies, man.
quiet.
Right. That shit is weird.
Too many puppies.
It's
I don't
crazy.
like it. I'm like, you can't talk on
What you
defense.
say, foot? We too soft.
Too many puppies.
Too
Yeah.
soft.
Too soft. Get fouled and
And
walk away.
I want to get some Atlanta players. I need Jalen Brown.
Dre need to get some texts because the
Hey,
stuff they be
We
calling
need
on him is
Jalen Brown.
ridiculous.
Jalen
Let me
not
tell you
happy in
something.
Boston.
Let me tell you something, Mission. That's why I really want to beat the Celtics.
I want to beat them. Yes, he
and
coming
that's what people
home.
say who's available. If we upset the Celtics, I guarantee you Jalen Brown back on that trade block. Guarantee you. Because they try to
He
trade
ain't happy there.
He's so called on the trading block every year.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
now
disrespect them.
And now he don't even want to be there. When
He
go-
don't want to be there. I read all his comments. I read everything about Jalen because I
You
want
see
him
his
to come home.
interviews, he be like, "Yeah, we just put the ball in the basket." Like,
So what did
He
it?
do not want to be
When they
there.
disrespect him last year because they
They
gave Tatum all
did.
that credit when Jaylen Brown got them to what helped played a huge role when Tatum was like wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah,
he wasn't getting the respects, and you can see that
Jalen
way
with
over
Trey.
here.
Jalen with Trey.
Man, fuck that. I trade Trey to get Jalen while you
No,
bullshit.
not I'm trading
Yeah, I
John
would. I
Hunter,
want DeJounte Murray at
Capella.
guard.
I'm trading everybody.
Oh,
for Jalen.
nah. Oh, nah.
Man, Capella, man, bye.
Man,
Like, I keep
Ticket, what's wrong with Capella, dog? What's wrong with him?
Hey
I'm glad I
man,
got
you
somebody
must
to
have
ride
watched
with me, man.
Capella
'cause
all year.
No, you ain't watched.
I did. Trash.
Damn.
Trash. Quit
So
playing. Y'all
you want
trash.
double O to start?
Y'all see
Want
that
double O
man
to
on
start?
defense? Like, look at his
Yeah.
feet. Like, no.
And you hear that mission?
This summer,
Foot.
I'm trading Capella for another
Foot.
big guy.
Hey, ask her again, Foot.
You want O to start instead of Capella?
Nope, I don't. He too
Who gonna be the
small.
center then, girl?
I'm gonna keep him on. Look,
You know, she
we
like
don't
rebound.
need no. All we need a center for to defend and get on rebound. We don't need no. We could trade.
But Capella the best rebounder in the league.
Man, he couldn't. I said defend.
What
He
you
do
think?
not defend.
Ain't nobody else that can do both.
I don't know. In the league, we gonna find somebody for Clint. We gonna find somebody. Hey, I'll take.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Y'all gonna miss it when he gone.
I'm gonna tell you like this. You not far off.
I get Obama.
Because I think I'm
Give
not
me
getting
Obama.
Okay,
He can defend.
I ain't getting
Block them
Obama.
shots.
We not
Hey,
looking.
I'm trying to think of a big man.
We not looking for a record deal.
But
We
Obama
looking
play
for.
like this.
But I'm gonna tell you like this, Mission. You might get your wish because I don't think the ownership.
I'm telling you, he ain't it, guys.
Because y'all know Khan will do for us his money. He do for his attention.
This is gonna be interesting.
So
I like Bigelow though, man. He only 22 years old.
He not gonna get all that money.
He gonna get enough.
what, bro? He probably gonna get.
I give him Clint contract.
Hell nah. He can't get no
Hell
2 years.
nah.
He can't get no 2 years.
Man,
even-
Bogut started though for real.
Hey,
He is kind of small.
Y'all talk about Clint not having no offensive game.
I don't care about his offense.
Offensive game ain't really
It's
crazy.
it's getting better every year though.
It getting better. It's
He
better
has
than
a
Clint.
good touch around.
It's better than Clint.
That's the mantra of Hawks fans, man. Hey,
Better than Clint.
next year.
That shit ain't
Man,
So they play the same
better,
amount of
man.
minutes. Why Clint averaging more points?
I'm
They
not
play the
believing that.
same amount of
I'm
minutes.
not believing
They play
that.
the same amount of
I ain't
minutes.
believing that. Heck no.
The same amount of minutes.
He averaged more points
Okay,
and more rebounds.
let him get 30. Let me get a
I
Conwu
need to
30
learn.
minutes.
How you put it? Let me see. How can I put a
Get a
poll in here?
Conwu
Let me
30
look at
minutes.
that.
Let's see what he'll do.
I thought
Give
I
him
could put a
30.
poll up in here. I want to see what the chat think about Capella versus Conwoo.
Give
Bro, it
Okongwu
ain't even
30
no
to 35
conversation.
minutes.
I'll take
It
double
ain't even
O,
no
man.
conversation.
I'll take
30
double
to
O.
35 minutes. Let's see what he do.
Rashad, who you take?
I'm taking double O. Bro, he's 22. He got a higher upside, man.
That
Capella,
man
he's
could
done,
not
man. He's what?
defend.
Wait, hold up. He got a higher upside, but why he ain't going up?
He's
Why
22.
his height ain't going up? That's the problem.
He's
That's
athletic,
fine.
man. You missing that. He's athletic, man. We can play.
And he could
hold
defend.
on now. Hold on, Clay. Hold on. I got an athletic. Come on, you're pushing it.
He's not.
Pushing it.
He's
No,
not.
he's a little bit more
Okay,
nimble
so
than
who is
Clint,
the
but he
better
ain't
defender?
He's
athletic
way
now.
more nimble than Clint, man.
Who is the
Yeah,
better
he's
defender,
more
Clint or
mobile
Big
than
O?
Clint, but he's not athletic though.
Clint. Yes, he is, man.
Bro, no.
Who is the better
Double O's not
defender, Clint or
athletic,
Big
man.
O?
He's definitely more athletic than Clint, but he's more mobile, his footwork better as far as movement. But I wouldn't consider him Jalen Johnson's athletic. John
Yeah,
Collins
Jalen
athletic.
Johnson athletic.
Yeah.
Man, that man can jump out the building, man. Come
And
on.
then
can
y'all,
jump
and then
too.
y'all talking
on.
about y'all talking
No,
about
Rashad.
y'all talking
Come
about a
on,
Conwoo
Clint.
as far as I don't know what the hell y'all talking about a Conwoo for really, because
Athletic.
he don't need,
Who could
bro.
defend, Clint or Okongwu? Who better?
Clint better in the post and a Conwoo
No,
better on
he
the
not.
perimeter. But look,
Give him
why
35 minutes.
it's not important for a center to be able to defend on the perimeter. A Conwoo do everybody else's job. You supposed to save yourself first.
Exactly.
He don't
He
need
do a
save
good
himself.
job. Doing everybody else. I'd rather have him in there.
Hey, every time they make
But I
this,
asked you,
Okay. All right. So check this out. Y'all rather 0-0 in there. What happened in them first 25 games that Clint was gone, and we tricked off a 24-point lead to damn Houston because the Conwoo ass was in there, and Houston got like 33 offensive damn rebounds.
Ooh, hey,
that's
a fact.
We were up, man.
I can't even front on that one. That was
a blowout, man.
Well,
Yeah,
come
that
on,
was
Mission.
man.
Come on, Mission. What?
No, yeah,
that
explain that.
was bad, but look.
But you just said you
So
didn't
next
want.
year,
Hold on.
y'all
Hold
willing
up, where
to
was
have
all?
Clint?
Where was all that athleticism when Kenya Martin Jr. 6'6" ass had 15 rebounds?
One game, man.
But I thought you said you
So
didn't
But that was against the worst team.
He's bro.
So next year, y'all willing to go with Clint being our starter?
No. But Mission, you said you didn't want all the start in front of Clint.
I don't want all the star. I want somebody.
So why you hyping him up now? Why you hyping
Cause
him
he
up
pretty.
now?
He good though. I like Big O. He
Oh
too
my God.
small.
Is he good or is he more
small
entertaining than Clint?
for a starter?
He's good.
Is he more entertaining than Clint?
He's good, man.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
What I see, he's good.
He's good. I'm telling you.
So Rashad, when Clint is out, and hold up, didn't we just have this issue when against Philly, when the Conwoo ass was going against straight bench players and he couldn't even get 8 rebounds?
Man, come on.
How many rebounds Clint had? How many rebounds Clint had yesterday?
Like 4?
I think he had 8. I think he was 12 and
8. He said 4.
No, he was 12 and 8. Oh, a Conwoo ass was 3 and 5.
Hey, man.
Yeah, Conwoo looked a little scared. We gonna get him one game. It's fine.
Hey, I'm taking
tomorrow. Tuesday he coming out balling.
Man,
maybe next year.
What's good, Mike?
You know, if they next year. If Clint still here, I'm still taking Clint.
I'm taking Clint to the wheels fall off.
Yeah,
I'm trading
Clint. He ain't here no more. I'm taking Clint.
Unless he's coming off the bench.
What
about him coming off the bench?
And now O can take his ass to where he really need to be and be the damn power forward, but then he need to learn how to have a jump shot.
Man, he can play center, man.
That man could not play no damn center, no damn championship. I'm saying for us to win.
Give him to next year. We're gonna
look at Draymond.
Bro, y'all said that last year.
I mean, he's 22 though. Come on, he's 22.
Man, not saying you, Rashad, but I'm saying folks said that last year about Double O.
Ticket. What you said? What's the main thing you said about Double O? We have the opportunity to take over.
He always every time he got the opportunity.
He has good games. He has had good games.
Yes, he does. We're not saying that. We're not saying he doesn't. We're not saying that.
He's not consistent. I give you that, but. CC, he reached his ceiling, man. That's it.
I think
Rashad, when it's almost like I hate to say it like this. Look, I hate to say it like this, but it's almost like in wrestling. When you in the championship match, even though it's scripted, when you in the championship match, you don't get the championship by disqualification or count out. You got to pin or submit the champ. So if Okongwu is trying to take Clint's spot, he has to outplay Clint to the point where it's like undeniable.
You good?
Like
Exactly.
he's
That's
not
all
gonna
we're
be able
saying.
to play even with Clint and expect to take his spot.
Too many fouls. He
I'm
fouled
not
too much,
believing
too.
that.
Yeah, I'm
Over the
getting
summer,
that,
he
but
will.
you can't pay Capella $20 million when Double O is basically doing the same things.
Thank you.
No,
No, they're
okay,
not. No,
all
they're
right.
They
not.
So
do.
check.
They do
Hold
the
on,
same
hold on, hold on,
thing.
hold on. Hold on, I got something for that too, Rashad. I got something for that too. Clint Capella is the only player outside of Trey Young that does anything on the court at an elite level. Yes or no?
Yeah.
No, what about DeJounte?
No.
Nah,
What
not
DeJounte do on
elite.
the elite level?
At
He average.
an elite level. I like
At
DJ,
an elite
but I
level,
can't say
Clint.
DJ defends at the elite level.
Yeah.
I
Y'all,
mean,
so
he probably
y'all
up
saying
there with
Clint defends at
Steals,
an elite
but he's
level?
not
I
top
don't
five.
think
He
DeJounte defends at
rebounds.
the
It's
elite
not
level.
no what. Yeah,
Sure.
he's saying Clint rebounds at an elite level. You can
Yeah.
specifically say that Clint rebounds as a top 5 center in the league. Is anybody else on our team, is what he's saying, top 5 statistically anywhere? I don't think DJ top 5 in steals. He might be total or something,
I
but last
think
time I
he
checked, he was
is.
top 10.
Yeah,
Last
he
time
like
I
Okay,
checked, he was
that's
top
good.
10, which is not a knock,
Yeah.
That's
or anything
good.
like that. I'm just saying. No,
yeah,
I'm saying that's good. It's not a knock.
Now,
It's not a knock.
now
It's not a knock
Clint.
at all.
Now that's the thing with Clint. Double O come off the bench, and he don't lead the league in anything out of
Cause he
bench
coming
players.
off the bench. But
No,
I
I'm
seen a
saying
stat.
I'm saying out of
No, that's not
reserve
true
centers,
though.
he don't
That's
lead
not
the
true
league
on
in
that
any
part, Ticket.
category.
But
That's not true, Ticket. I think from coming off the bench, I think Double O is top or leads in blocks,
he is
bro.
top.
Like
yeah.
he's
I,
up there
He
when
like
it
top
comes to
5,
blocks
right?
coming
blocks
off the
and
bench.
No,
rebounds.
I didn't see that.
I
You
seen
might
that
be
the
right.
other
I didn't
day.
see that though.
I
He
seen
like
that the
top
other
5.
day. Blocks
I
and
thought he was
rebounds.
third.
No, he
No,
like top
he
5.
number
It showed
one.
it
He the
yesterday.
one.
Top 5 off the bench, blocks, shooter percentage.
But I'm
And
saying, but I
rebounds.
mean, even third, that's up there though. To me, I feel like
Yeah.
I'm just taking
I think he should
he's
Get
have a
one of
that
the
good
man.
top
chance at
5
six,
guys
six
Get
coming
man.
on
off the
30.
bench.
Give him 30 minutes. Give him 30 minutes.
30. He get
Give
23
him
as a
30.
as a
They
bench
ain't
player.
give him
That's a
number
lot.
20, 25. I be looking at it.
He
Give
getting
the man
He getting
30.
6 man of the year minutes.
Hey, but
Man, get
Ticket,
that
but
man.
DeJounte
Ticket,
has
let me
Give
ask
11
that
and
man
I
6.
30
you,
minutes.
Ticket.
I want
Ticket,
y'all
let
to
me ask
stop.
you, Gabe.
Y'all please. Y'all stop trying to deplete our depth, okay? Like, can y'all stop doing
Yeah.
that,
Nah,
please?
Clint gonna come
Like
off the
that's
bench. We gonna
everybody
let
trying
Clint
to.
come off the bench.
Clinton not coming off no
Man,
We
damn
Clint
don't.
bench.
come off the
Why
bench. I
not?
don't know. I
He
don't know.
might need to for this series. He's
He
not.
do
He's not.
need
He's not.
to. Look, they
He's not,
got
man.
Robin Williams on the
But I'm saying,
bench.
but if he come off the bench, the situation's still gonna be a situation. If anything, the Celtics go smaller with their second unit. So Clint
But
would be more at a disadvantage coming off the bench going against their second unit. If y'all
that
talking
second
about the
union, they bring
defensive
Robin.
part,
They bring Robin off the bench.
he
Robin
didn't
Williams. They
start
bring
last
him off
game.
the bench. He didn't start.
Huh?
He didn't
Okay.
start. He
He
came
just
off the
came
bench.
back. He just came back though.
Yeah, he just came
I
back.
don't
But
care.
he did
But
just come back from
they
injury.
still. But he ain't look like it. You see him
But,
yesterday.
but
Me,
see, everybody always talking about
for
Bro,
me, you
protocol.
shouldn't get
bro,
caught up in
Okongwu
starting
had
stuff
3
so
points
much.
and 5 rebounds, and y'all talking about him starting.
Who?
Yeah, just don't get caught up in starting so much. Long as he get a
Nah,
good bit of
I don't
minutes,
want him to
him and
start. I
Clint
will
get
have to
close
have
to
him
the
start.
same
I want
amount
him
of
to play
minutes.
more minutes than Clint.
Yeah. Damn near
Okay,
identical.
that's what
I
I
think
mean.
Clint played
I'm not against
25
that.
in
It's just
who played
situational.
23.
Double O has finished out games before in the past. Well, kind of
Yeah,
under Nate more than Clint, but
right.
but that's something that can be that you can look at and experiment with. Doesn't
Like
necessarily
how
have
they
to be
do
he has
Russell
to start, but
Westbrook.
yeah.
They let him start, but he don't finish the game.
Hey, I like I said, I like
Which my
CC, but this is my thing with
Russell.
CC. He's been in the league too long, and he hasn't tried to improve
My
his
son,
offensive
I
game.
used to
Man,
be
he
his.
wasn't brought here for
Why?
offense.
Nah, I
Rashad, he
used to
wasn't.
be. I used to
Rashad, he
be.
wasn't brought here for that.
You got
He
at
wasn't
least
brought here
change
for
up.
that.
No, you
I don't
don't.
want him to
Right.
be
He
no
can't be
offensive
one
player.
dimensional. Okay, you a
Yes, you
defensive
can.
player, we get that.
I
But
want him
How
to
many
defend. He
how
don't
many dimensions
defend.
a Okongwu? How many dimensions a Okongwu got?
hey, he's shooting threes. He's shooting
Man,
LeBron.
Bro, he
hell
made
no, bro.
3
Come
all
on,
year.
Rashawn.
It don't
He
matter.
made 3 all year, bro.
He
It
missed the
don't
whole
matter. He's
He
damn
made
goal twice.
3.
He's
He missed the
trying
whole
though.
goal twice.
Where
I
You
you
don't
don't
need him to
want.
try.
don't matter,
I
bro.
Bro,
want.
y'all
I
tripping.
don't care if
There's
I
no
don't
Why
care
would
nothing
you
about
Embiid.
why
offense.
would you? So you just want
I
Capella
want
straight
him
up
to
and call the
defend.
line.
He don't
That's all it is.
defend. Clint is not a good
That's
All right,
defender.
like I said, check this
he's
out.
He
mediocre, man.
made 3
No,
all
check
year.
this out.
Hey, how many Capella
Hold
took?
on, check this out. What were we missing before we got Capella?
Man, you talking
What was
about
getting
like
killed on?
4
Oh, we
Hold
was
on.
suck.
He was brought
on
in.
Clint.
He was brought in to
John
rebound
was
and
our
contest at the
center.
rim. Because when after Mutombo was gone, when we drafted Al, everybody was getting to the rack. And we wasn't getting no damn rebounds. We get out rebounded consistently.
Okay, he can
Clint
grab
was brought
rebounds.
here
Answer
to
this.
take care of deficiency.
He don't defend. Why
Man,
was-
y'all?
bro,
So
you
listen,
you put a Conwoo in there, they gonna treat him
put it
just like they
ticket,
treated
put it
Jalen Johnson
ticket.
yesterday.
Can double can
At
Clint
least he
Capella
gonna
guard?
shoot it.
He guard Embiid.
They don't mean
Huh?
it don't go
He
in.
guard
The coach
Embiid.
said
Who?
shoot. The coach
Clint.
said shoot.
What
Clint.
happened?
He
Coach
guard
What
said
happened?
Embiid.
shoot.
What happened?
Can he guard
Ain't nobody
Embiid?
stopping Embiid, but what did he do in that playoff series?
But they
Hey, I'll
both
be back.
Double Low was a better defender on him than
No,
Clint.
both of them was.
they both
Both
were
of them
good.
was.
I ain't
Clint,
Hey,
gonna
can I
lie.
ask
both of
y'all?
them
Because I'm
was.
telling you,
Can,
Go
I
ahead.
was a
Go ahead,
Clint
Mike.
fan until this year. The end of the lab, he got injured, but I was like, I'm gonna see what he gonna do this year. Man, that man could not move on feet. He could not
Okay.
defend. I'm
Okay.
not into that. Like, no.
Hey, we can't be
He
paying him
need to be. He
million.
is
You
not
gotta
the
lead a center.
Clint when we
You
went
gotta
to the
lead a
Eastern
center, man.
Conference Final.
Okay.
He was everywhere.
Hey, everybody ain't Embiid, man. Everybody's not Embiid. That's why he making 30 million. That's why he making 30 million. You ain't. There's no other Embiid in this league.
Man,
Mm-mm.
Period.
And B on the man, on B.
Exactly. But everybody
He a
want him
monster.
to be Embiid. Oh, when he need to shoot threes. No, he don't. He need
no,
to
he
get
needs
in
to
there
have some type
and
of
affect the
offensive
shot,
bag,
get
man.
No,
rebounds,
he
and get
don't. We
blocks.
want him to defend.
He
What do you
has to
think
do
he doing?
something though.
No, he
How
ain't
many
defending.
how many shots has he affected?
Bro,
Even in the Boston game.
Man, this
it's
man is not a good defender.
Bro,
I'm
y'all.
telling you, he is not a good
He
defender.
protect the rim. That's a defender. And guess what?
He didn't.
Getting defensive rebound is defense.
But he barely
He,
doing that good.
he
against
barely
Clint.
doing that like that.
He top 10, he top 5 in the league defensive rebounding. Have y'all
Yeah,
not
all the
looked?
goddamn bricks we throw up. That's why. Shit.
No,
He can
defensive.
let things come off the rim. That's why.
Defensive rebounding. Limiting other team shots.
But how many times have you seen him get the defensive rebound and go straight up? He right there.
Hey,
He goes straight up.
I said
hey,
defensive.
guys. Hey,
Go ahead.
this
Mike.
is what. Oh yeah. I was just saying. Well, I mean, it's probably knocking both Double Low and Clint, and I know that's what we've been spending time talking about though. But I don't know if we did it last game. Quinn did, but he needs to run this lineup, and it's probably Slick B go to. What y'all think about? You know, you got Trey, DJ, Trey, DJ, Bay, Dre, and JC. JC being at the 5. I feel like that lineup there, you can spread it out on offense. They gonna have to come out. If they don't, you got your forward and your center position who can knock down the shot when kicked out to them. Gives more space for DJ and Trey to kind of get into the paint and to make things work. Now the question, of course, is probably defense. But if those guys and give their effort and stuff like that, of course you might come back a little bit. But Dre does what he's supposed to do defensively. I think them boys can put up a fight at least on defense, you know, and not look so bad. Now in that first half yesterday, things were looking bad in my opinion. I'm not trying to blame one guy though, but I don't know what the heck Dre was doing in that first half, bro. It's just like literally, I'm like, bro,
Hey, DeMond mentioned that lineup. We talked about that lineup. Mike, you want to know we talked about that lineup? Yeah. So does that what you said?
Okay.
Yeah,
I think that's what we need to see. I think that's what we probably need to see. They need to run because that's what Boston kind of hurting us with in sense or whatever, you know. But Al can shoot that 3. You know, he can stay out there and keep the court and everything, keep everything kind of spread out. You know, even when Williams do come in, Al's still able to kind of step out and give Williams the paint and kind of, you know, to work with and stuff like that though. But yeah, even when Tyus Williams is out there, you could probably get him off court if we play fast and play kind of with that space and pace there and knock down some shots. They're gonna have to adjust and go ahead and get them off that floor there too as well. I'm just throwing it out there.
No, that's it. One thing I mentioned earlier when we first got on is going to Clint with Al on him and put pressure on Al because Al get his ass up out the game. Yeah.
So make Al do so. I remember y'all was talking about that, and I think, you know, people can't picture in their mind trying to see it, a complete ISO post up. Like, no, I wouldn't give it to him far from the basket. But if Clint can sprint the floor, get early position, pretty much like a foot away from the rim, under the rim, if Al, even the fact that he's doing that, and then Al knows that, okay, they'll pass it to him, I can't let him get deep. That's making Al have to work to keep him out.
That's my whole point.
Right. Yeah.
But our point guard got to get him the ball as soon as he get that position in the paint. As soon as he get it, give it to him.
Correct. Give it to
Clint
him.
sucks, but he can do a basic turnaround hook right at the rim.
That's exactly what we're talking about. Yeah.
So, yeah, get him the ball in those positions a little bit. I think that'll help. Yeah, and make Al have to do something, because Al relaxing. He pretty much
ain't doing shit. He ain't doing shit.
Especially when he called that pick and roll, he just stood there.
Yeah,
he just standing there.
Mm-hmm.
I like that small lineup, but I just don't trust JC, man. That ball touches him, he gonna fumble that thing, or he gonna pass it back out.
But he been doing good lately.
But you see,
that's what I was about to say. There you go.
He been doing good lately.
Did y'all see Jalen
Not
Johnson on
yesterday.
the break and he tried to go behind the back?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I saw him. I'm like, what in the world, JJ? I'm glad he got bailed out. But yeah, I was like,
doing good lately. No, you know who our problem is? Hunter. Hunter. He too big now to go to the rat. He too big. I don't want to.
He missing shots. He's just missing shots.
But it's not the misses to me. The misses is not what killed me. It was his defense in that first half.
Yeah.
I swear to God, every breakdown early in that first quarter was literally on Drake. And it's like, what the hell? It's like, bro, I expect Trey or somebody like that to get beat, or people complaining about DJ getting beat and stuff like that. But I'm like, bro, where's Matt? I'm like, do Matt see this? Drake is right here, and these guys is going around him nice and easily. I'm just like, bro, Drake, come on, dog. Like, we have no shot.
DJ started playing good defense, though. He was that second half.
No,
he was everywhere.
Other people complain. No, I personally feel like DJ turned it up because it's playoffs. I saw him kind of not, you know, saying he was making sure that he was defending and trying to keep guys somewhat in front of that and stuff like that. That's why I try not to get, like, I get everybody complaints about him, like, man, he needs to start. I was like, I get it, you're right. You know, it's regular season though, but I do know for a fact that if it comes down to it, we need a stop. Everybody knows that DJ has the ability in him to really dig in and do that. Okay, it's just that a lot of times people gotta see he's getting picked because Dre sucks. White Mike said all the time he is stiff. His hips are stiff. Dre, if he got the guard on the perimeter, he's in trouble. Dre is a better defender when it comes to that 4 spot being kind of in a blocking mid range. But Jason Tatum ain't working just in no blocking mid range. He's taking you to the perimeter too. You know, so it's just like people be blowing by him. It's like, bro, what are you? I was like,
hey, did y'all see they had Bay on Tatum a lot?
Got cooked.
You say what?
They had Bay on Tatum a lot.
They did, but in my opinion, Bay ain't do no worse than Drake, so that's why you do it.
He did better.
I mean, hey, Tatum just pulled up and hit the damn shots.
I need to stay out that garage, but didn't Dre pick up? He picked up 2 early fouls because I know he had 3 by the
because he sucked. But yeah, he be getting some dumb fouls because he just, I don't know, bro. Like, what are you doing, Dre?
Hey, you see that foul they called on Dre when Buddy came from behind Dre and kind of nudged him into what's his name?
Bro, Buddy literally pulled him down, man. That's some bull. Dre need to get a tech, man. I'm sorry. I get tired of that.
And you know what, man? I got a bone to pick with Quinn, bro. I wanted Quinn to challenge. Damn, what was the play? My mind went blank. Damn, I was just
when Buddy drug Dre down.
Yeah. I was like, bro, you're not gonna. We already down 20. You might well gonna challenge shit.
Yeah.
Hey, did y'all feel the way I feel? I swear to you, bro. It was 2 plays. It was the Trey Young. They called Trey Young on a foul on a shot attempt. I think it was a 3-point shot attempt, right? They called Trey on a foul. And then it was another play where I forget exactly where it was. I swear to God, all the times I watch basketball, even if the announcers, like, they show the replay. Them folks ain't show no replay. It's as if they didn't want to let us get a sign that we might can challenge it. It's like they wouldn't trying to give us that replay so that the coaches can see it to challenge it. It was some BS, but no, I'm just saying, like, it felt like strategic that they didn't show a replay. So I'm like, I need to see that again, and they
I already
didn't
know
do
they
it.
do not want to, but they
Hey
ain't gonna
Mike,
let
they
us do it.
got computers on the side, so they follow the game. The assistants in the back, they got laptops.
Okay.
So
So they can see it.
I don't know. I don't know. I do know they follow the game, but let me add this before I finish. I don't know if it's real time, and I don't know where that feed come from. So it could be the same thing.
That too.
It could be the same thing. I don't know where that feed come from. It could be from the Boston area. So I mean, they could have been to what you said, but they do track the game, but I just don't know where they get that feed from. So it could have been that Boston feed.
Well, every time something happens, they look at most coaches point at the assistant, so maybe that's interesting.
Well, yeah, they pointed but you see the coaches, the head coach, and like the immediate assistants, they always look up. But if you notice, first they'll look.
Yeah, they usually look up at the jumbotron.
Yeah, but then they'll
So
look.
that's what I said. I don't know if they got the same feed as us, because that's some bull if the got the same feed as we get from home. They ain't show the replay. So that's if they get the same feed, they ain't get the replay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know where the feed come from, but I do know that second row assistants, they got a laptop and they follow the game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That boy Marcus Smart was flopping everywhere,
bro. I know what it was.
I can't get mad at it though.
Bro, the one that Jay went up and Marcus Smart mugged him.
Do y'all remember we could have had Marcus for John Collins? Y'all remember that trade?
I'd rather keep John.
I think we could have. I think I recall.
I keep John.
A lot of people didn't want to do that.
Marcus, that man could have been, man.
Where you gonna play Marcus? Where you gonna play him at?
I'm there before the John. I would
have
put
played
him
him
at the
where DJ at, basically.
Yeah. He played way better defense than anybody on that start.
Yeah, but when we got from offense standpoint,
bro,
that's what Trey got to. Trey got to learn how to do that
in the playoffs, bro.
Trey got to do that stuff.
Man, we need somebody.
Well,
somebody go for 14 in the fourth.
I mean, but now I understand.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I want to throw in that like Trey is an intelligent offensive player when it comes to drawing fouls.
Yeah,
I need Trey to bring that to the defensive side because Marcus Smart did it a couple times. You know what I'm saying? It's like he just did some crap to draw the foul to get the whistle. The same way Trey does some slick stuff and put his arm up under somebody to get the foul to go to the free throw line. He needs to understand that I'm small. Okay, you feel me? It's like Alvarado. He know he's short, so when you're undersized, you got to do things to basically help you defensively. Because at the end of the day, yes, if you're there and you give an effort, physics gonna come into play like we saw a few times with Derek White. You too short. Derek White just sit there and rise over him still. Trey jumping, but Derek White taller, so he just over.
Chris Paul
is 13 in blocks.
Yeah,
and Clint is right below him about 18.
Oh, for real? But that's overall, though. I think if you take Okongwu compared to bench players, he rank a lot higher. But I think Trey learned those tricks, bro. Trey got to get wise on defense, man. He got to get wiser on defense to kind of just draw some fouls. That and Trey probably this offseason, yes, he need to work on his shooting. I agree. But I think the most important thing that Trey needs to work on this offseason, that boy need to run like Forrest Gump, bro. He need to just run around the entire country. He need to just run. He need to get nonstop stamina. Because, well, I get you on that, though, but at the end of the day, you can be strong, but if your stamina is not there and your legs aren't there, you ain't going to be in position, point blank period, to do what you want to do. So Trey probably like, I want to play defense, but I also got to play and run the offense, and it's just not necessarily that. A player that's like beautiful to watch and to see this for, and you got to understand like this guy has to be in great shape. And Jeff Van Gundy was pointing it out though, is Lou Dort. Lou Dort gives 100% both ways, and that boy never looks tired.
Boy can ball.
He's guarding the best of players. He's giving his all on offense, being a contributor, and he is not tired not once. He don't even like he breathing heavy. That boy is in extreme great shape. And in order to do that And to be effective throughout the entire game on both ends, you're not taking plays off or something like that. You got to be in shape. You just got to be in shape. Simple as that. Trey got to get the running. Because on defense, he got to have his legs because he's going to have to use his speed and quickness on defense because he's not the strongest and he's not the tallest. So what you're going to have to use? Your speed and quickness along with being smart, mentally smart on the court. So in order to do that, yeah, he got to get in way better condition or whatever. I'm not faulting him or throwing a lot on him about that. I think he's learning that, and that's something that he'll hopefully Quinn them tell him too. It's like, bro, yeah, we got to get your conditioning up a whole lot.
Tell Trey come holler at me. I'll get him conditioned. Tell him come holler at me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He need to run with you,
I'll take him on a couple 15-mile runs, get him in shape.
Half the time, Trey don't even be in a defensive stand, bro. He's standing straight up. You gonna get
man, put your arm out or something.
He just
hey, Rashad, but Rashad though, to bend those knees, bro. You ever had a coach or you ever had a teacher? Because I do this for punishment. I split this for punishment with campers when I work summer camps and stuff like that. Them kids acting up, I put them in the defensive stands and tell them to hold it.
Yeah.
Put the ass on the wall.
Now, I technically ain't supposed to do that, but I'm still old school. I'm like, screw that junk. Y'all little boys acting up. Y'all acting crazy, bro. Let's stay in your butt right there. Defense stand, hold it. It takes stamina to get down in defensive stands. If you tired, you're not finna do it. You're not. And it's not necessarily a knock on them. That's just being real.
To be honest, I don't think Trey gonna ever play defense.
We do that in the Army. We call it the motorcycle.
I don't think Trey gonna ever play defense. I say by
you get on the wall, Demond? Y'all put him on the wall.
We make him get on the wall, right?
Yep.
And then what we do, we make him get on the wall, so they back against the wall, and your quads got to be parallel to the ground, so it ain't
that'll get you dunking. That'll get you dunking real quick.
And then we go like this. We be like, turn left, and they be like that. They got to try to lean like this without. They can only move their upper body. They be like,
damn.
And they be like, hold it. And we make them hold it. And then you just see them start shaking. They be like,
but that junk hurt, but that junk hurt.
Trey never gonna play defense.
Hey, Mike, what I was saying, you think
that's why they got to build around that.
We need another playmaker on this team, like an actual playmaker than Trey, because at the end of the day, Trey is still the only playmaker. He's the only one that requires a double team.
They'll double team Murray.
Murray has to get hot though.
That's why,
Yeah. So we still I mean, I understand the concern. Ideally, in the half court setting, another playmaker would help. But I know Demond asking us to play faster. We tend to do a little bit. We tend to get shots up. I feel like we have another playmaker on the team. He just got to continue to grow up and get confident and get him a jump shot. But if we play fast and get in the transition, that's JJ.
Who you talking about?
JJ. If we play up the pace, and JJ, that's why I get on him about it. He get that rebound, and JJ offers Trey that ability. That's the best time, in my opinion, for Trey to be off the ball. But that person who's bringing it down got to be a setup person, and that's JJ. If JJ's pushing that floor, that gives Trey the ability to run and spot up on the wing. You feel me? What I'm saying? And JJ can find it. That has to happen in the
season. He's an excellent passer.
I got another quick question. If we don't trade anybody, or say, if we don't trade anybody, this is the question.
That's a good chance we won't.
Do you think the starting lineup will be the same next year?
No, I swear I'm coming. I ain't going.
Nobody wants to see.
Your ass gonna be right back. Hey, Mission, your ass gonna be right back here complaining.
Somebody got. That's what I'm saying. Who will be in the starting lineup? If this is not Quinn's system, if this is not what Quinn wants on the floor, these are not his players. Who will be in the starting lineup if we were to bring this same team back? Would it be
Jalen Johnson?
Probably the same dudes.
Oh my God.
I hate to bust anybody bubble. Because you know what you want to do? If I'm Quinn, this is what I want to do in the offseason. I want to see if I can get what I need out of these guys. Okay. What I suggested was this. If I was Trey's dad, if I was Trey's dad, I would tell Trey, like in football, the quarterback, when he get like a new receiver or something, the quarterback usually gets the receivers, his linemen, and they go to Florida and they do shit way before camp so they could be on the same sheet of music. If I'm Quinn and Trey's dad, I'm getting Trey to do that. And if I'm Quinn, I'm gonna be down there with them.
Yeah.
Because
Quinn need to be friends with the daddy because that's only
I ain't
person
being
Trey
friend. No, I
listen to.
don't do the friend. I
Hey,
don't do
Demond. Trey
Nobody
does
Trey don't
that.
listen to nobody.
Trey does that, but he does it with his friends. You see his Instagram? He be with
But
his
see,
friends.
and that's the thing. The friends don't play on the
Yeah.
team,
The
so
ones
it
that play
it
junior
don't
college
help
ball.
him. It don't help him. So what I'm saying,
Right,
if I'm
right.
Quinn, I'm getting Trey to do that. I'm going down there. I'm gonna implement, and it don't gotta be long. Maybe a week. Implement what I want them to do. Right.
Didn't
On
Nate do
paper,
that?
everything, and then guess what? I'm
Yep.
telling
Remember Nate flew to
yeah, but
Oklahoma.
he ain't do shit, man.
hit
They
the
was just
offense.
running their mouth.
Yeah.
But and then because
How
why
you know that, Demond? Trey just like
because
this.
then when you gonna start training camp, right? Now they already locked in. They already know what's expected. So now I can go in starting training camp saying, hey, y'all should know A, B, C, and D. If you don't know A, B, now I'm not gonna tell them this part, but this is what I'm thinking. If you don't know A, B, C, that gotta be put. If you don't know A, B, C, and
With
D,
that Saved by the Bell.
in my head, you know what I'm doing? I'm okay. This dude not getting that much playing time.
Right.
Let me find somebody who know what A, B, C, and D. Because I think if you get a week extra, it's not a legal practice because according, with the CBA, you can't do it legally, but they can go on their own. Because, like I said, man, looking at our financial situation, the cap situation, the contracts we're giving out, unless we can just find a complete idiot, bro, you're not getting off that college money without giving up a pick. You ain't getting
We
off that money.
almost got rid of that goddamn John.
Yeah, but your owner
KD
said no.
KD came. Remember when they were doing that doing trade day on deadline? He was going to Phoenix.
But see, that just shows
Right,
you. That just shows you
We was
that.
about to get Crowder.
But see, they didn't really. The Suns, they didn't really want Collins. If they really wanted Collins, they would have made the deal before KD even became available. They had us linked with Crowder months before that.
Right. That's another Atlanta. Another Atlanta.
So my thing is this, Rashad. Tell me if this crazy. If I'm quitting and I know it's a 90% chance I'm stuck with Collins, right? I'm finna scheme some shit up for him because I got him anyway.
Yeah.
Even if I want to trade him, I could be like, let me draw some shit up for him, make him look good, at least get his value up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we that's why I said I don't think Collins going nowhere.
Collins, you know what? He a good post player though.
Unless they want, and that's why I said they should have just put him at the 5 and run pick and roll with Collins because Collins can shoot. But
that's what I was about to say. Now, well, John Collins, number one, sucks at setting screens. That's a lot of our times our issue. Okay, our basic issue going against. All right, it's gonna sound weird. I just put in the chat though. It's like we're flawed, but at the same time we're okay. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like when I look at it and everything, I was like, we decent. You got the pieces, but at the same time, because they have their brain farts on a consistent basis, and then we have a lot of other stupid things kind of happen or whatever. It makes them look a lot more flawed than what they really are in a sense. Though, but John Collins, they don't play together consistently, and people didn't get with Nate. Nate said it all the time though. Nate said we didn't play connect. Everybody was like, well, he ain't saying nothing. I'm like, well, he telling y'all what the basic issue is. But yeah, Boston plays together. But that's the thing though too. We got to get more guys, and it's hard to say that because again, I like guys that we have. But for example, if I was gonna say just naturally good defenders who know the game, who is smart, because it's one play that Bay did something very smart defensively that I would like for him to do. I mean, well, I haven't seen him do on a regular. Some people will probably say, "Oh, that's coaching," but at the same time, I've seen Aaron Holiday do it multiple times under Nate or whoever, because he's a good defender. He's a smart defender. That's his DNA, is to defend, and he thinks that end of the game. But I don't know if y'all can recall, it was one play where Bay was chasing Tatum, and he got picked, right? And he's trailing the play, all right? Mm-hmm. Now, this is just basic smart basketball, in my opinion. He's trailing the play. Our guy rotated over to cut off Tatum, which is smart. That's the right thing he's supposed to do at that time. But Bay just leaves and he rotates to where the pass should go,
Yeah.
and he got to steal.
It was a corner three.
He
That
got
was
to steal because most players have a bad habit of not looking. They just kind of make that pass. You know what I'm saying? They just do it. Okay. I've seen Aaron Holiday do that plenty of times. If Aaron Holiday doesn't successfully fight over the screen to stay with his main guy, I've seen Aaron Holiday get screened. Okay. But then he would not continue to chase that guy. He might for a step, but he leaves it and he goes to where the ball's supposed to go next because his teammate rotated that. To me, that just, like, again, some people say, oh, it's system coaching, but you got to get more guys to where you don't have to tell them that. And it's just they understand the game of basketball. Like I said, nobody had to tell Trey to go put his arm up under somebody to draw a foul. So we need guys, like I said, like that on the defensive end of the game too, or whatever. Because that just, to me, that just makes
let me add to that,
basketball. Look, guys, you rotating. If my guy do anything to rotate, I need to rotate to where the pass is going to go. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no point in me staying on this guy per se.
And let me add to that. That being so, giving Bay that credit because I know what play you're talking about, and you said players have Tatum didn't look because he already knew his dude was there because he saw the rotation. You know what else that told me, Mike? That told me Boston didn't think that we what we say in the Army follow through with the play. He didn't think Bay was going to follow through with the play. I wonder if Boston thinks like we're just lazy on defense. We don't have the effort because the play that you're talking about, that's effort on Bay's end. You know what I'm saying? I wonder does Tatum make that pass if they're playing, if they're in the finals, if they're playing the Sixers. You know what I'm saying? So
I think he does, but maybe, if it's a more, I know this is a defensive team and that's their what you want to call it, reputation. He'll be more aware. He'll be more disciplined to make sure that he looks and see it through. Put it like that. You feel me? Right. Versus just going through the motion and doing it. And being a little bit, I guess, careless to an extent or whatever. Because when you're playing a team that is a great defensive team, you need to take care of the ball. And you know what I'm saying? And just take care of the ball and be careful with each possession.
Thank God.
But we just need more of that. I feel like, me personally, like, I hate to beat up on Dre though, but he's supposed to be the defensive guy. Like, I don't think I've ever had a moment when I just sit here and thought to myself, like, that was a smart defensive play by Dre or this or that and everything like that. I've seen him kind of, man up some, get his chest, you know what I'm saying, bump him off and defend in a sense well, but it's never too many times where I felt like I've looked at that and I was like, bruh, or like how Marcus Smart did, or like where you really think about good defenders, they stand out. Like Dre don't get steals or blocks. That was the debate that I used to have between him and Cam Reddish defense. I was like, Cam isn't as disciplined as Dre on defense, but Cam shows up on defense because he gets steals and blocks. So it shows out a little bit more. It's a little bit more of an impact. And then too, Cam probably better on the perimeter if you think about it.
Sort of like how Murray did all the steals and it makes his defense seem more impactful than what Dre doing.
And you probably can argue it is if you completely stopping a possession because you're getting a steal, you took away a whole possession.
Man, listen, when you brought up Hunter, man, you know what I was thinking? What was that? Was that 2 years ago when we played Brooklyn and we beat Brooklyn and we was all high on Hunter? Like he held KD. Man, now motherfuckers is like, man, get him out.
Let me ask y'all something, man. Hey, what do y'all think would be happening if we still had Cam Reddish?
Another high roll, another shooter. He like AJ. Touch his hands, he gonna shoot it.
I mean, what team he on now? He on his third team already.
Because he wanted to be the star.
Cam ideally would help us tremendously, but Cam just wasn't there mentally and where he needed to be. Because Cam ideally probably packaged with DeAndre on the court, that would be kind of good because Cam can get the perimeter person while Dre is guarding, in a sense, the one who's closer to the basket. And they can, be, that can be a good defensive tandem. It should have been, ideally speaking, if it work the way it needed to be or stuff like that though. But unfortunately, Cam wasn't where he needed to be mentally,
Yeah.
So he not here, and he on his third team or whatever, like Damon said.
Cam wanted to be the man. That's his problem. He didn't want to wait. He didn't want to put in no work. He just wanted to be the man. He, like I said, what was that? 3 years ago when he played against Milwaukee,
New York,
2-3 games, and I guess he thought, yeah, I'm better than Hunter. I need to be in that starting lineup. I mean, he just, I don't know.
See, to be honest, I was worried about JJ about that because how he came up, switching high schools every year, quitting on Duke. I said, man, bro, I was real worried. I was real worried about that. So look like he's matured, But again, he just, we gotta have somebody here, man. I said, if we're gonna win, he's gonna have to be he's gonna be the X factor.
Hey, he's been coming along though towards the end of the season.
Yeah, he's coming along. Finally, that's why I've been fussing.
Yeah, he's been doing what you've been.
Before I forget, real quick though, I hate to blame a game on a small portion and on two players, but real talk though, I slick blame game one on DeAndre and JJ. Like we literally lost that game. I feel like in a small stretch. Started with Dre starting the game out, letting people go by him. When JJ came out there, I swear if that boy would have just hit one, maybe 2 threes, the momentum and the game would have stayed the same. Because it was a stretch there when they just looking at JJ out there. And I was just like, bruh.
He shot 3 threes or something, didn't he? Attempted.
I don't know, but he bricked every single one of them, and he was wide open.
He that little set shot.
Yeah, what's that thing?
Yeah, he should have drove in the force. I understand you got to shoot and stuff, but you understand that you ain't no shooter, so you got to get going. You get you some dunks, get you some layups, and get going.
They gonna get the hell out of his way because he put his whole damn stomach above the rim.
Right.
You saw how I like that though, because he had got blocked by Robert Williams on that one play, but later in the game he went in 2 hands, went up over him and dunked that thing. Like exactly. he got to attack a little more. Just because you open, bro, I don't necessarily believe in that crap. I don't believe in that crap. Just shoot it because you open. Not that first shot. I know they got shoot arounds and all that type stuff, but bro, get you a layup, get you a dunk, get you something close to the rim first. As JJ, he got to do that before he starts trying to take them shots outside or whatever. That to me, that don't need to be his first attempts and stuff like that from the 3. Really, I almost say that with everybody, but hey,
Mike, you said not only that when he. On that dunk, he went around. He had so much hang time. He was running. He went around and came around and boom.
Exactly.
I'm like, bro, he can do this all the time.
He's been doing this shit since high school, though. That's what people used to call me hater. I said, bro, you need to go to the rim.
Look, yesterday they kept biting on his shot fade. When they started, he made that. I guess he made 1 3. They kept biting on. He kept getting to the paint, and he'll pass it or he'll lay it up. Boom, that bitch, man. And that's what I be saying about Collins. I don't know what's wrong with JC. The man can jump. I'm thinking he needs that dribble. What's that? That gather dribble. Well, you know, he can't dribble, so he's not explosive. I'm like, man, if JC can dribble, he would be a beast. But he can't. Of course, he can't.
Too late now.
We got a whole bunch of players who can't. They missing a certain skill to take them to that next level.
No, we don't have complete players.
Right, exactly.
Hey, family, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this show, man. Damn.
Hey, bro, it's 2 hours 43 minutes.
I was just gonna be up here for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's what you said. But you see what you started.
Well, because I know a lot of people didn't get the chance to say what they wanted to say on the show, so I said, let me just drop the link.
I said, man, that whole shit. I hate I had missed it, but we were still at it.
Man, we got some new people, man. The King Hawk, that's his first time up here. And what was the old girl name? I forgot already. Mission Impossible. That's her first time.
We need to get Linda on this thing.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm about to say Linda need to come on, but that's good. You got the woman fans, the women coming on and everything.
I've been trying to get Linda to come up here. I told her come on.
Man, she ain't gonna do nothing but talk about Trey.
Yeah, Linda, season ticket holder. She got something to say. Tell her come on up here.
I'm trying to get Linda versus Matt. That's what I need to see.
Hey, y'all know the Lakers took out Memphis, right?
Huh?
Lakers took out Memphis.
Bruh, you see Austin
they
Reed
did? I thought AD got hurt.
Austin Reed had 14 in the fourth, dog. Like
they were up before Ja got hurt.
Yeah, in Milwaukee.
Oh, John got hurt.
Miami got Milwaukee by 11.
So he didn't come back in the game?
I know AD got hurt though, didn't he?
No, he came back.
That's standard data, ain't it? He hurt all the time.
So the Bulls up on the Heat up on Milwaukee by 11 and with 2 free throws right now.
They gonna last.
Milwaukee ain't, huh?
They gonna last though.
Yeah.
Hold on, what you say?
Man,
What?
I don't know. I don't fear the Bucks.
Shit. I fear the Celtics.
I fear the Celtics.
I don't fear the Celtics
because how they play.
I'm just talking shit, man, because they beat our ass. Shit. We need to beat
I feel, but that's what I'm saying. Me personally, I see them all equal or whatever. It's just that we gotta play correctly, man. They gotta play smart and with effort. They gotta play smart and with effort, man.
That's it, man.
Look at that. See, that's what we needed. We needed this here.
I don't want to hear
that 15-0 run. We would have had that last night when we got that lead to 12.
Ooh. Analysts and Matt don't need to say nothing about Quinn no damn more. At all.
Hey, did y'all think like I did though? Because when we was making that little run, bro, and Trey was on the bench, I was like, is Quinn bold enough to leave Trey out? But he brought him back by about 2 minutes left or something like that though. But I was just like, I don't know. Huh?
I think Trey was balling when he came back, didn't he?
No, he was the other game. When first started, and then he started to go downhill, and he put Murray in, and he went on another run, and he was going to put Trey in, but he told him to sit down, and that's when he fucking lost it. So.
Hey man, Jimmy Buckets out here giving Milwaukee the buckets.
Hey, I'm glad he gave him the buckets and not us though. Shit.
Yeah. This one pissed me off. They go out there with effort. They went out there with effort. We out here tricking shit off.
I don't think, you know what, man? Before I stop, I don't think I think we still need to work on our mental a little bit.
It's all mental, bro. It's all mental.
I think when they start missing these threes, I think they become discouraged. You know what I'm saying?
Just like Bogey. What the hell wrong with him?
Bogey will turn down a wide open shot. He'll pump fake a wide open shot.
Yes.
Give his
I don't know, man. But let me
go.
But
that ain't happening again, though.
I gotta cook because my wife's out of town. So.
Oh, okay. But I'll say y'all know the boys gonna show up though. Say we just gotta make sure we win those games.
Hell yeah! Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Salute to everybody who came on the panel. Hey, we're gonna do another watch along for game 2. Make sure y'all type in on Tuesday, man, because that shit we did yesterday, that shit was
fun as hell. What time the game on Tuesday?
I had fun doing that shit. I couldn't get up and watch Rashad face. That shit was funny as shit, man.
What time the game on Tuesday?
Huh?
What time the game on Tuesday?
Oh, let me look. Luckily, I think we on NBA TV, so we got a shot.
Hey, anybody in the A want to link up and watch the game, though, man? Y'all let me know or whatever. You know, I got Arc Alien on here.
We'll get together. Because I have
practice
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for us. So we'll figure out something, Mike.
Oh,
I'm about to say anybody know.
It's the game is 7 o'clock y'all time, 6 o'clock my time.
So I'll be on about 7:40. I got practice at 7:30, but it ain't far from him, so I'll jump on.
Yeah, we'll have the watch along up and running. So make sure y'all tap in and make sure y'all tap in if y'all in the chat, man.
Hey, hold on, man. Hey, y'all
don't be scared to cam up, baby.
Get them lights.
Yeah, don't be scared to cam up, man. Come on up here, man. Y'all be talking a lot of that shit in the chat.
Hey, those subs going up though, the month at 939 now. It's slowly going up, almost at that 1,000 mark.
We moving, baby.
I know. Hey, bro, with all these post games, but you gotta have that 4,000 watch time, 4,000 hours.
Huh? We passed that. We passed that. We like at 25,000 hours.
God damn.
Yeah, we passed that last year, man. Yeah, we passed that.
Okay, that's good. Then.
Shout out to the Miami Heat fans, man. Miami Heat and Toronto Raptor fans, man. Because last year they was raiding our shit like a motherfucker last year, dog. Hey, they was here deep. All the Miami Heat fans you see here, they was here from last year, dog. And the Raptor fan, that's from last year. Like, what's their name? Really though, that's so 305. Yeah, they been in here. They was back in here when analysts still had them damn braces on and shit.
One showed up.
Hey, are y'all gonna stay backstage and chop it up? Bishop want to know because you know he like to go backstage.
Shit, I've been going since 7 o'clock this morning, and while I was driving back, so I'm finna shut it down with these damn tournaments.
Yeah.
So
ain't no backstage tonight, Bishop. Hey, make sure y'all smash that like button for your homies as we move up. And I appreciate y'all tapping in with us, man. We'll tomorrow. No, I ain't gonna do nothing tomorrow, man. Analysts might do something, but I ain't gonna do shit tomorrow, bro. But Tuesday, yeah, we up and we up Tuesday. So salute to everybody. We up out of here,
fellas.
Yeah, man. Let's catch up with y'all, bro. Y'all stay up, man.
All right.
Up.
Sharp, Mike.
Go Hawks, be easy.